Okay. Oh man, I was almost late. Imagine. Alright, here we go. Do the thing, boy. Hi, Trogdor. Hi, Cairo. 8 hours of work, no Monster Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. But you got this, Cairo. You can get through it. You've already started. I almost said you're already halfway there, but you're probably not halfway there. But, you know, just keep at it. I hope your day goes fast. Let's start stretching. Ah. I played a gratuitous amount of Monster Hunter yesterday. I was like, the only thing I did now that I think about it. Hi, Juice. I went back and clipped me shoving my sword in the monkey's ass. What you should do, Cairo, is clip every single time you made your stupid Rompopolo joke and make a compilation of your stupid Rompopolo joke and post it on your Twitter. That's what you should do. Just go find every moment. And, oh god, that'd actually be really hard. You'd have to like watch the entire stream to catch them all. Don't do this. Actually, Cairo, this is a terrible idea. Don't do this. It inflates you big and round like a Rompopolo. Stop. Hi, North Prince. A fortuitous amount of Monhun. We did play with Cairo. And then we played with Foss. I told Cairo, like, yeah, I'll do this phone call with a friend and then I'll meet up with you in your Discord. And that phone call went for an hour and a half, so I was like, fucking Cairo's asleep at this point. And then he messaged me like, I'm still up. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. But I played a lot with Foss. I played a lot with Cairo. I was literally just carried all day. Hi, North Prince. You're early with it. There's not going to be anybody to do it here, but can't do this. Hi, Grianne. Yapping meow. Alright then. Did my leg lose tracking there? Really? This is like the middle of the room. How did it lose track? Oh, I see how it lost tracking. Because the tracker's on the right side of the leg, not the front, so it was probably blocked. I need to clear my throat. Blah. I... Coward? What, because I muted to clear my throat? Let us hear it? Fuck no. Pink hair, pink shoes, gender ambiguous streamer. Yeah, this stream is woke. Listen. Okay, we'll address Trogdor first. There was one time I was walking and I muted OBS, but I forgot to mute VR chat. And the people that were with me were just like, "Oh my god, what the hell was that? Did you just throw up on your treadmill?" And it was like, "What? No. I just cleared my throat." And they were like, "Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting." And I was like, "Ooh, I'll never unmute again." Hello, hello. Pink hair, pink shoes. You know, I was actually just looking at the shoes, Oku, and I was like, oh man, I'm fucking slacking so hard on model stuff. Hi, Zoe. Oh, I can't believe Elon threw up on his treadmill. Dude, that'd be fucking vile. No. I haven't thrown up. When was the last time I threw up? I don't remember the last time I threw up. Too busy hunting monsters? Hi, Oni. It's not just hunting monsters. It's just anytime I spend time with you, I don't really want to, like, do Avatar stuff. I just, like, I just do other stuff with you. Like fucking watching Uma. I could not in a million years do Avatar stuff and watch something like Uma. Hi, Joe. Deserve to be honest. Oh, I can't believe Elon threw up on his channel. So true. Wins the pink Crocs. These are the pink Crocs, Trog. These are literally Crocs painted over to be sneakers. But the reality is they are Crocs. Too busy hunting monsters. Oni Peak. Did I say hi, Oni? I know I said hi, Joe. Fuck it. Oni's cool. Hi, Oni. You just want to hold hands and talk about each other's day. Maybe. Hi, TechnoRave. Morningland, how's my favorite streamer doing? Pink Crocs equals cranks. Alright, you're fucking... Oh, here's something really funny. My father left me. You know, that's the most accurate use of that emote we've ever seen. Is just... coming from Foss, and nothing but, my father left me, because it's true. Even if you say it, I'm gonna shit. Say what? If I say what, TechnoRave? Foss. I was talking about this on Cairo's stream yesterday. Yesterday, we were at 1,499 follows. That's a big milestone, right? If we get to 1,500, that's a huge one. And I was like, okay, guys, I normally don't call this out, but if somebody follows right now, we'll hit 1,500. Hi, love. Nobody follows. Nobody. I'm like, this is why I don't ask for follows. All right. Thank you, everybody. We're going to end, yada, yada. Go on the next day. Raid somebody. In a fucking minute, I got followed. Within a minute, somebody followed me and hit me to 1,500 Austrian. I was just like, I love you, and I understand you not wanting to be called out and want to lurk. But god damn it, you get wrecked, idiot. Oh, hello, Foss. Oh, hi, Elon, my love, X. Oh, yeah, we watched the last 5 episodes last night for Code Geass Season 1. Forgot how much it's packed into for just those 5. It's crazy. So what's the problem? The problem is that I got it offline. I'd prefer to get it, like, when I'm live, so I can, you know, talk about it, celebrate it with you guys, and be like, oh my god, I'm so thankful, everybody. This means so much to me. But, like, it just happens offline. I feel like fucking half of my follows have been offline. It's like, alright, okay. I've been a little ick with a tummy ache, so I haven't been around much. That's fine. We're always just happy when you are here. When I watched Code Geass Oku, we watched 8 episodes at a time. And literally every single time, every single episode, hi Jer, was a fucking cliffhanger. And we'd be like, oh my god, that's crazy. See you guys next week. And Core was just like, we have to watch one more episode. And I'd have to convince her to be like, Core, you will be late to your plans if you watch one more episode. You have to end here. Furthermore, you know, the next episode is going to have a cliffhanger also. It's gonna be worse than this cliffhanger. So, like, just, we're gonna end here. I'm leaving the call. And she'd be like, no, this sucks. I hate this show. Literally every single episode of Code Geass is a fucking cliffhanger. Miss Freya. Love. Oh, you're too grateful? What? I'm also offline follower, unless I know the person super well. Last time I threw up was the day before my sister's wedding. Apparently having noodles from the motorway services was a bad idea. Hi, Elder. Wolf Mother Ware. Hello again, Lint. Hi, Zuvi. I love seeing everyone's reaction to the end of Season 1. I would literally scream after the episode ended. I watched it with 3 people, so 4 me included. 2 of us we're first time watchers. Me and Corvu, we were watching, specifically because, you know, we're first time watchers and hadn't seen it before. Axelin has been paid. Thank you. Tech and Sappy had both seen Code Geass and loved it. And they were like, I am literally not even watching the show. I'm just watching to the reactions of you two. Hi, Gesturation. Yolan, you never sent me the funny core clip with Red... Oh, shit. Red Comet you talked about? I remember talking about... There's a clip I need to show you. Oh, with Valstrax. Would I be able to find that fast? I'm gonna look for it now. I'm just gonna look for it now. Should I be doing this? No. But I'm going to. It's a clip from Monster Hunter Rise. Creator dashboard. And it was not my first time fighting Valstrax. Or maybe it was, but I knew about him, right? Oh, it was so long ago, too. Channel. Oh, no. I am not counterspelling. What is... Oh, God. Baldur's Gate. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult to find. Was it 2022? There's no way it was that long ago. Oh, why did I make so many clips? Guys, this was a mistake. I knew I shouldn't have tried this. But now I've already started, so I'm fucking committed, right? I made clips of Tower of Fantasy? Wait, is this it? No, don't go to the channel. No! Is this...
Oh, really?
It is. I found it. Okay. How do I link this clip? Edit. What? Guys, why does it... Oh, here it is. Copy link. Okay. Because I've just been fucking talking about it, I'm just gonna put it in Neat Stuff as well as send it to you, Foss. Paste. And then Neat Stuff. Paste. Okay. You know what the problem is? You didn't send me a reminder. That's what the problem was. You probably did send me a reminder, and I just fucking closed the notification. Hi, Global! Imagine getting all your support offline. Gotta watch Code Geass again at some point. Only did Season 1. I am 2/3 through Season 2. So when Oku gets to Season 2 towards the end, I'm gonna join them. Hi, Bits! I love Code Geass, especially the bit at the soup store. Okay, Wolf Mother Pat. Hey, this guy avoiding his stretching. Not my first time fighting them, but I knew about them. Me during the interview after I beat up a celebrity. He lost in the sauce. This is the sort of content I come for. Oh my god, okay. Okay, Zuby, my friend. Hi, Bits. Fuck you. Bits, Juice friend. Now I forget to. Till you talked about Gorin Rise. Hi, Farisu. Alright. Where were we? I think we were at this stretch. That clip was from 2022, I think. Which is like, oh my god, Rise was 3 years ago? Actually bodied. Hi, Maru. Maru. I was playing a bunch of Monster Hunter yesterday, right? I literally went from getting carried for 2 hours by Cairo to getting carried for 3 hours by Foss. I was just a fucking baby yesterday. Hi, Zuvi. Zuvimar the fourth be with you. Okay. I finished the story, and it was like, I want high rank monsters, and they were just shuttling me to Redacted in the Oil Well Basin, which is high rank only, and then Redacted in the Redacted, which is high rank only. I was doing HR5 stuff because I don't want to progress off stream. Yeah. I remember that you're taking a very leisurely pace, and so I gotta say, Redacted a lot with you. I'm slowly collecting all the low rank weapons for funsies. Yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, I had a lot of fun with Gunlance. And so I was like, oh man, am I a Gunlance main again? I was really starting to enjoy Switch Axe. And then Cairo, he was like, teach me Switch Axe. And I was like, okay, do this and do this. Wait a minute, I just noticed this about the thing. And then Cairo does the thing, and I'm like, wait, I didn't know how to do that. So I was like, teaching a bit of Switch Axe to myself fucking yesterday. I'm like, oh man, Switch Axe is fucking cool. I like this. And so I'm like, dude, I am split between two weapons. I do not know which one to play. They both seem really fucking fun. I have used both. I have more committed to Gunlance right now. As you can in Wilds. Like, well, you can, but like, armor sets don't really support that. You can. Right now, I'm more committed to Gunlance. I am going to set up Switch Axe, and between the two, I don't know which I'm gonna main. I want to have one main. I don't like splitting between two. I'm great sword, Chud. With Gunlance, I set up a long ammo Gunlance plate build, which long ammo is like the most aggressive. Like, you can't use long ammo solo because it's a lot of charging. It's basically just doing great sword charging over and over and over. It works great in a group though. In a group, I just get to go to town. Like, especially I was playing with Foss yesterday, right? He was just CC locking the enemy. He was just like spamming wound hits, knocking it over, spamming paralysis, and it's just like, damn, this is crazy, as I just fucking fire off explosions like a machine gun. I swear this is why game devs can't police gamers. No. I'm super happy. I'm just like, for me personally, I want to have a main. I'm great sword chat. I love when the Redacted stuck those Redacted and that other monsters Redacted. That turf war was wild. I'm so committed, I'm carrying 2 hammers around. Visual novel idea. Monster Hunter weapon harem. Okay, alright. Game gives you the option to carry 2. Find excuses not to carry both. Okay. You're not wrong. It's less of an excuse and more of a playstyle preference. I don't want to do that. There's a lot of things that I think is like, this is good game design. And people will like this. But I personally don't. Hi, Octomage. I may not enjoy playing Monhun, but it was a blast watching Cairo and you have fun. In spirit, I'll be a hunter's Palico. Oh yeah, if that's the case, hammer is for me. Okay. So there's a lot of different forms of logic you can have with 2 weapons. You can have one style that's like, I want to cover my bases. So like if you're an elemental weapon like Dual Blades, you can have a fire weapon and a lightning weapon. And it's like, oh, this enemy's not weak to fire, switch into my lightning set, right? You can do stuff like that. The way I like to do it is covering my bases. And so if I'm playing Switch Axe, I feel like I have a pretty bad wake-up hit. I'm just like, I don't have a good way to wake up monsters. Although I think I might actually have a good one, but we'll see. So what I do is I carry a great sword as my secondary weapon. If the monster ever, like, runs away and falls asleep, I switch to my greatsword, do a true charge slash, wake it up for a big meaty hit, and then I switch back to my switch axe, right? That's the one I kind of like. With my gun lances, I'm doing more the other style with, this is my group setup, this is my solo setup. Because that's just gun lance. That's just gun lance. Another thing you could do, and this is what Foss does, he has his sword and shield, and then he has a ranged weapon for when he's chasing the monster and it's running and he's just on a secret. He just switches to a gun and he's just, you know, shooting it in the butt while it's running. Another thing you could do is, you know, two different... Well, I guess it's more like the first style where it's like you could do hammer and dual blades, where it's like, I get to go slow, hammer. I need to go fast, dual blades. It's just like... He's still not saying secret. There's just many things you can do, right? Oh no, that's not why I had the gun. I just wanted to play HPG a while. Hi, Big Zo! That's what you said yesterday. You were like, I want a gun to shoot monsters when I'm on the secret. Dual blades players? Risu hates dual blades. Wow, this is the real Octomage, not a bot. It's very much preference. It's very much like, what do you want to do with your second weapon, right? For some people, I've seen, like, I just don't want to sharpen. So they bring a weapon, they get to, like, green sharpness, and they're like, I could sharpen, or secret, switch, get off, and it's like, yep, done. I think that's kind of dumb, but, you know, hey, it works for them. Yeah, I prefer the real Octobot mage. Now it's like, oh, you flying now? God. Yeah, you know, that makes sense if it's fucking flying. Because I was playing with Gammy, and he's a dual blades player. And when we fought the Rathalos, he was literally just running around just like, get him, Yulin, get him, I'll fucking, oh, he's flying over there. And then, like, Rathalos gets up and flies over here, and he's just like, yeah, I'll get him this time. And, like, he was literally just running around 60% of the fight. Me on the switch axe, I was just like, you know, I've got the big vertical hit, so I can bring it down. And at the end, Gammy was just like, that fight fucking sucked. That would be a great time to have a ranged weapon. Frankly, on my end, it's just nice to have a long-range weapon for when flying enemies. It used to be, fuck, my hammer has no reach. Yeah. I'm the freak who likes having RNG gems, although I would enjoy having a list of showing what's at least possible to get. I preferred the Rise method of RNG charms, and you could potentially get God charms. And decorations were things that you get the materials, you farm them up. I don't necessarily like RNG decorations, but at the same time, they have fixed the issue from World where there were build-defining decorations. You don't need to wait for weakness exploit or guard up, because typically those will come on a weapon. Build-defining skills will now come on your weapon, and so, like, if you want a lot of power prolonger on Insect Glaive, you use an Insect Glaive with power prolonger. It's like, there's no build-defining decorations, there's just, these are good decorations you want to use. Just pull down your pants and shout threateningly to wake him up. Explosion. Well, that's not why I have a gun. He's still saying secret. I just wanted to play heavy bow gun a little. Secret. Okay. Tired. Damn, just Big Zoet. Okay, Nox. Okay, buddy. Okay. Alright, fucking X-Whom. Alright. I actually put it on originally for Wyvern Fire for wakeouts. I only realized my heavy bowgun doesn't have Wyvern Fire. Boss. Yeah, for the real Octobot. ATP suspect. Secret. Secrete your Spoder monster juices on the ground. I love how easy it is to get Monster Broth and Monster Fluid, because literally those two things in past games have been so annoying to farm. And in this one, it's just like, just go to the ice place. You'll literally walk away with 20. It's so nice not having to, like, fucking... It's so nice. It's everywhere. Probably gonna start running dual blades in my second slot for those ADHD moments. I went to Beyblades down big monsters. I don't like having to go out of my way to craft decos. Just, like, passively getting them. I can understand that. Hi, Ronmu. Oh, yeah, give me that monster fluid. Maru sus as hell, right? It's everywhere. Something I saw that was sus as hell. There was somebody tweeting, and they were like, people will say they're a monster fucker, and then link a picture of a furry, and they're like, "You don't understand. I want to walk through Monster Hunter and fuck everything," and it's just like, Jesus Christ, huh? So, do you not know about well, Monster Fuckers? Based Monster Fuckers is a kink of people who are into the sexual fantasy of having sex with a monster. And not like the werewolf, not like, you know, something that's like a monster with cat ears made for. We're talking like a Rathalos, the Dragussi. Yeah. See you another day, Ewan. You're leaving already? You talk about it so often, I assume you're one of them. To an extent. I Devilgated. I mean, there's some things that, like... There's some things that is, like, an absolute hell no. Like, anything that's, like, undead or insect-like, that's a... Oh, God, no. But, like... There's some other monsters that, like, hey. Hell yeah. Hi, Baldir. I can be your monster, baby. Wait, I like being nice. Oliverina, do you be kidding me? Acting up? Huh. You can just kill the mini spooters with a flash slingshot? Wait, you can kill them with a flash slingshot? I didn't know that. I had an awesome moment, Maru, where all of the minis, like an army of them, like 15 of them were coming toward a Nerscylla. And I'm charging up my Wyvern Fire on Gunlance, which does 5 hits, each for 100 each. It goes through the Nerscylla and just hits all 15 of them. So I saw literally like 20 numbers of 100 damage pop up, and it was just like, oh, I just fucking wiped them all out. T-Rex, no thanks. I still need to find a clip of my friend playing Monster Hunter World with a mod that gives every single monster a huge, gigantic, glowing cock. I have seen images of that mod. My favorite mod from Monster Hunter World was they had modded the player character to have like a 500-pound butt. Like it was literally like the Squidward when he ate too many hamburgers butt. It was like just basically butt inflation. And it's just them walking around. It's like, yeah, I mod the game. And it's just the fucking dump truck just wobbling. The handler. Hell yeah, your goal. Not quite my goal. Yep. Just am straight to the pack of minis and flash them. Okay, sorry I got cut off with work back now. All good, Cairo. Your work takes priority. They literally get blinded to death. That is interesting to know. That is good. I still think it's more fun to fucking rip through them all with Wyvern Fire. But that is interesting. Especially, like, there's going to be moments on Gunlance where it's really annoying to kill them all. So that'll be nice. Oh yeah, go ham on the fire? What is today? Tuesday? I need to record a Minecraft video. I should get a video out today. Tuesday the 4th? Is it actually the 4th? It is. Tuesday in it. I need to get a new video out. It's been like 2 weeks since we did the forest. Windswept Hills is essentially ready. There's some things I could nitpick and be like, I could do this better. But it's at the point where, like, if I nitpick everything, I would just be there forever. Can I get 5 big booms, Ewan? Trogdor, what is a big boom? Trogdor, what is a big boom? Until I know what that is, no, absolutely not. Boom, 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 boom. What is it, just saying boom? Or is it like the Vine Boom sound effect? We're sorry to hear your brother passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Okay, no. No, you cannot. I can't do an impression of that sound effect that well. Maru might be able to. They're actually like voice actor trained and everything. Maybe on TikTok and I know what that is. I've avoided TikTok for a long time. It's the Costco guy, Zealand? That explains nothing to me. How doesn't he know? I avoid TikTok! Every now and then Ellie will fucking send me TikToks, and Gammy has started sending them to me too. I'm not on TikTok much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double chocolate chunk cookie. I actually did get those from the store yesterday. I did get double chocolate chip cookie. I don't think it was chunk, but that's my treat yourself food I get at the store, so that when I finish a walk, I have 1 or 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 4 more. I have not been counting. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, Monster Punkers, but not the Costco guys. What are you trying to say? Planking? Alright. It's the last thing. Worst part of the fucking day. Weird priorities? Why is Costco guys part of your priorities? Isn't that weird? $32.30 start. $35.30 end. Can't believe Euland isn't a Costco guy? I don't know that I've ever been to Costco. Maybe like 2 or 3 times with a friend or something. Ecom. Thought you were better than that? Why? Why would you think that? What is that line in Tangled? Where she's like, I trusted you, and Finn is just like, a truly poor mistake, honestly. I don't know what you were thinking. Don't they have Costco in Misery? Dude, I go to Schnucks once a week. That's me leaving the house. Yeah. They also have a big arch thing in Missouri. Never been to it. 1 minute down. Oh god. SMH. I want to be done planking. Halfway there. 1 minute, 30 seconds more to go. Oh, this hurts. Ow, ow, ow. You just started, stop crying? I'm halfway done already! How long can you plank, Trogdor? Fucking plank right now, Trog. Euland, who is there? Nobody, I think. Huh? 30 more seconds. It's not my content to try. Coward. Today's Archer, Missouri, is Euland's back when he sees the Monster Hunter monsters. Okay. I wasn't watching. Fuck you. 15 seconds. Wait, hold on, wait. No, I'm wrong. I started at 30. I started at 32:30, so we're going to 35:30. 40 more seconds. This guy talking shit and real fast to back out. 20 more seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. We got 3 minutes of planking done. That's like the hardest thing all day. Fucking easy street from here now. Right? Okay. Yeah. Surely. Yeah. You guys wait there. I need to flip my trackers around. You know, I wonder if I play this game at some point soon. And then I'm like, wow, this game was way better than I remember it. Because that's what happened with Ocarina of Time. I wonder if I'm doing the same thing with Skyward Sword. Hi, Kimmy. Where am I? Where am I in my room? There. Chat, take his balls. Kimmy, what the hell? Kimmy. The fuck? Hi, Noodles. Present them? Okay. Wait, hold on. Don't say okay to that. No, hold on. Wait, don't say okay to that. We need to start walking. We need to start walking. Yuli, did you see my message on disc? Let's check it real quick. Did I not respond to your message? No. I missed this entirely, and I don't know how I missed this. I completely missed it. Walking through Labyrinthos. Oh, okay, you can keep him. Can't last 3 minutes planking. How is he supposed to last with monsters? First one, non-emote one. I will find time for you soonish. The lobby system is fucking stupid in this game. And so... Whoa, what is happening to my tracking there? There's a little bit of like... They make it so obnoxious to join others and play with others. That like... What needs to happen is somebody takes the time to get everybody in the same fucking squad and whatnot. Nobody's doing that. Because everybody just wants to get into the game. The one saying I have E? Oh, no. I just saw the friend code. We'll set up a squad for Demi. Okay, cool. I need to join it. I made a squad on my own. And I haven't invited anybody to it. I kind of just made it because I was in the process of making it. But I'm not really planning to, like, gather people for it. Proxy made a squad, I joined. Koyo made a squad, I joined. Pyro made a squad, I joined. Yulin, did you see my DM? I didn't send one. Do your job. Oh boy, walking time. Can I join your squad? Of course. Nice, so you'll join mine? Absolutely not, Big Zo. Huh? And we'll never play together? You can only join 5 squads. Who's in your squad? Bunny Ear Zealand? Okay. The boys? Oh god. What was the old group, Big Zo? The Goon Squad? Wow, that name has a different meaning now, doesn't it, Big Zo? Zealand, I had an idea for Redeem. Okay. There's only one squad that matters to me. It really did not age well. Yeah. Or it aged perfectly. I don't know what you all were up to in there. Have you made your hunter profile? Hi, Kisu. I made a starting profile. It's not finished. I want to do more with it. Sure you did? You were part of it? Oh god, I was like honorary member, wasn't I? Can you get Oko to help you with a shape key that blows you up around like a Rompopolo? God damn it, Cairo. Hello, Logitech. Cairo. Is this just thinly disguised boy pregnancy kink? But the Goon Squad is from something? From the Something Awful forums? But yeah, finally started Estrogen, we poggin'? Hell yeah! I'm stuck on the title right now. Oh shit, this area! I was here not too long ago. Yeah! Yeah. This was... I really like this area, but it's not my favorite of this expansion. My favorite is Garlemald. I fucking love... I mean, I love snow, so anything snow is just an automatic win. But also the story of that zone was just, like, the best thing ever to me. Beginning of Endwalker. I didn't know Kyra liked inflation. What do you mean, just give Yulin the one you have already? I knew about that kink when we were 19. Beginning of Endwalker, ye agreed. Garlemald? Maru, there's so many people that they do the Garlemald zone. And they're like, I hate the Garleans! They're so dumb! We're trying to help them and they're just dumb! And it's like, you don't get it. You don't get the context of the zone. They're dealing with, like, centuries of indoctrination. Centuries of, like, propaganda telling them never, ever, ever trust a non-Garlean. Anyone that's not Garlean will try to kill you. Even their flag and their symbol is, like, built upon the idea of we are strong together and they have hurt us and killed us. Even though they've been leading an empire for, like, decades now of oppression and enslavement, they see themselves as the victims because that's what the system is set up to be in Garlemald. And so the beauty of the zone is, like, the people realizing, wait, that's not how it is. These guys are here to help us. And the tragedy of the people that never come to that realization and lose their lives because of it. It's such a, like, oh god, this is such a, like, dark and, like, trauma and just... It's so hard to watch and see somebody struggle in a way that they won't help themselves. And to you it seems so easy, but to them, they just don't know. And it's like, that zone is just so fucking good. Every story beat of it, I love. And to see people just be like, I hate the Garleans, they're so dumb. It's just like, oh my god, I hate you. I want to strangle you so much. You agreed? Love snow, love Hoth, hate Wapma, Shrimple as... I didn't think 14 had the balls to do what it did in Garlemald. Oh, they don't get it. Still can't fly in this zone. Good lord, Kimmy. Hitler Youth, etc. Yeah, we've only been exposed to a simple glimpse, so I was very pleasantly surprised. I get it, I just think they are stupid still. Keep ending up thinking of cringe titles. Hell. Gamers be like, why don't these characters just do the opposite of what they were written to do? I think for mine, Kisu, I just wrote text, 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 text until I come up with something better. Yeah, this zone was really cool. Thavnair is cool. I really like, well, I like the city of Thavnair. I'm forgetting what that area is called. Mare Lamentum. It's okay, but a little desolate. It's like, oh, this is cool. How long are we gonna be here? Although the second part of it, the interior part of it, to be a little vague for people that haven't done Endwalker, that was a fucking wild twist in my eyes. Elpis was fun. I was really worried going into Elpis, because anytime a video game does that, I think they do it wrong. Final Fantasy XIV is like the only game that I'm like, oh, they did it right. Oh shit. So Elpis was really cool. And then Ultima Thule. It feels like it's disconnected from all the others. It feels like it's cheating. Like, of course I like it. I need a drink. We're 47 minutes in and I haven't had any water. When I recorded this zone, I think some very tech-looking weapons had just come out. I think maybe Dawntrail had, like, just come out. And so people had, the very sci-fi looking weapons. And I remember, like, seeing one or two people... There's, like, I go in a cave and there's a dancer with them, and I'm like, whoa! What's up? That yapping is wearing you out? No. I just need to hydrate as we go. What really wiped me out was the plank. I didn't get water right after. Damn planking. Fuck planking. The lurker named Planking, he was just like, okay, I'll just keep my mouth shut. I just, thought you were cool. Octal. Hate that guy. Were you here when I was talking about 1,500? Yulin, you did the thing yesterday after nap, right? I did! It was the first thing I did, so I didn't forget. No, what's that? So yesterday, I was at 1,499 followers. And I was like, hey guys, I normally don't ask this, but we're one away from 1,500, so if you follow, that's a big milestone. Do it. If somebody's thinking about following, do it right now. Nobody followed, and I'm like, oh, this is why I don't ask for that. This is why I just, I feel like, I shouldn't ask for that. Whatever. Now it's gonna happen offline. And sure enough, we raided Kyo, and within, like, a minute, Redacted has followed you. 1,500. And I was just like, thank you. Fucking offline. Damn it. Oh, I feel like that always works, damn it. See, I feel like it always works too, but it definitely didn't for me right then. And it was like, okay. But, more importantly, we hit the big milestone, right? 1,500 followers. I'm excited about that. That's, yeah, 1,500. It's one of those things that doesn't feel real. It's one of those things that's like, hold on. That's a lot of people. How many people chose to click follow on me? What? What? Like, I don't like to think about that because it starts getting really overwhelming. It do be a lot of people. That's so many more than I have? You're so much better. Stop. Stop. Like a room full at least. Good lord. I know somebody that thinks like that, and it pisses me off. Anytime he starts, like, saying things like that. Oh, I hate this. I hate that he's saying this so much. You're saying it as a joke. This person will say it unironically. You need to find an image of 1,500. I'm sure it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just kidding. I know you're kidding. But it makes me think of somebody who's not kidding. They stream and they measure their self-worth by their numbers. I removed the vibrator. I should read this to myself before out loud. Okay. Hi, the beluga whale. I'm not gonna read that out. But, maybe pull it back just a little. Just a weensy bit. That is a crazy first time message. I think this is the cave with the dancer. I think it's 2 people. I don't remember. I don't know what they were doing out here. I'm honestly like, when it comes to Final Fantasy XIV Endgame, I have no idea what the endgame is. I know there's raids, but like, all I knew was get tombstones and like purchase gear. I don't know what else there is to the endgame. It's never something I really looked into because I just had such low interest in it. There's fashion. Well, yes, there's fashion, but like specifically PvE progression. I'm not talking about like as a whole. Yeah, there's some parts of the game that I might be into. Nightclubs, higher level raids. I'm just thinking of like, what do you do from a PvE standpoint? You hit max level, and then it's like, okay, you run roulettes to get tokens to get a max level set of gear. After that, I think you run the first level of raids? Eating real pizza. Is there Gamba? They have a massive casino. It is not technically Gamba. Doing golden saucer and being a rich fish. So for me, when I was in the lockdowns in COVID, I'm the type of person who, you give me a task, I can do it well for like 30 minutes to an hour. If it's really repetitive and tedious, I start having trouble to focus. And so I found that the best way for me to stay focused was to have reset. Do something for like 2 minutes, and then come back to my actual task. Cue standing in the golden saucer for 8 hours a day and doing every single gate while working from home. I would just be, on my work laptop, I'd be working for like 18 minutes. There they are. The gate starts, and I go knock that out for 2 minutes, and then I go back to my work laptop and just hyperfixate for 18 minutes. Just annihilate my work stuff. And so I was doing like, what is that? 90%? Wait, hold on. 18 of 20. Yeah, that's 90% just good productivity and efficiency with work from home. And you know, a lot of time was spent doing Golden Saucer stuff. Admittedly, if the event was the Slice is Right, it's not 2 minutes. It was like 6 minutes. But I was fucking pumping numbers. And like, after doing this for months, I was getting like 130,000 MGP a day. After doing this for months, I had every single mount from the Golden Saucer. Now, since then, they've added a 3 million mount, which is like, oh my god. That takes so long to get. But I'm not into Final Fantasy at this point, and also I'll probably never be doing work from home in a job like that for hopefully ever. Kind of, but not really. You never really lose at least meaningful realized losses. Sounds about right. That was me during my first couple weeks of FF14 back in September, LOL. Slice is Right is intense. I got really good at Slice is Right. And I could pretty regularly and consistently walk away with 14k from Slice is Right. The last round gets a little dicey. I was probably like 40, maybe 30% confident with that one. Walking away with 14k. And obviously the 3 pizza slices is like, well, fucking hope I'm not wrong with this one. There is one slice that, like, people seem to agree on. This one, it just doesn't knock you off that often. Like, it just knocks you off statistically less. And people have done a lot of, like, collecting of numbers and sampling to be like, yeah, this one's just picked less. So that one was nice to know about. It's the top right one. If you're doing slices right, always go for the north east one. But yeah, I would do that. Shine Marsh would be out there with me as well. He would be like getting home from his job and like watching anime and YouTube stuff and just have his character there. And so it's just the two of us sitting together in Slice is Right for hours each day. I think at one point somebody asked if we were dating, and it was like, no, we're not. You know what's even better? I was a male Viera, and Shine was female Aura, and so people were like pointing at Shine, is this your girlfriend? And it's like, oh god, that's so funny that I'm the more manly one between the two of us. I feel like that's what's happened in Monster Hunter. I made a guy character, and everyone else is running around as a girl. So I'm like, huh. Odd that the femboy is the most manly character here. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. We're at 0.8 miles. We're cruising. I want another drink. Guys, I just want to play Monster Hunter right now. I really just want to get back on Monster Hunter and, like, fucking hunt monsters. Very understandable. I've set up my Gunlance stuff. Now I'm like, I just want to make Switch Axe stuff now. I'm still titling. I love your response to my benchmark. Noodles, that was... oof. That's a little rough. It was funny. Noodles, can you just, like, spend a month or two doing the pipeline so you can get a better PC? Can you just, like... Can you just do the pipeline? Would have been easier if they were in alphabetical order. Too shy, sorry. People are into that. Just get a manager. Not me, but just get a manager that takes, like, a 10 or 20% cut. You need to put on a raincoat. Would you rather have your ears out or tuck them down? It depends on the raincoat. So, like, so if I had bunny ears like this, I'd rather have my ears out. Because tucking them down, that's gonna hurt after a while. But if the raincoat is made for ears like this, like if it had ear holes that went up and the ears were just in sleeves, I'd want them in. Noodle, could you lock the fuck in? Loud, incorrect buzzer noise. Also implying someone would want to manage me? I don't know, I think people would do it for money. Which, if they're getting a 10 to 20% cut, I mean, then they have incentive to manage you. Oh, I'd do 30%? There's no reason to go to 30% right away. You gotta haggle a little bit. Start at 10. Could talk me into 40 even? Noodles, I don't think you're good at this. You don't just want to openly say, like, oh, I do this. In fact, I'd cave at this. Exactly. We're at 1 mile. Hell yeah. Yeah, Monster Hunter. I got to 30 yesterday. I finally have high rank armor. I was doing a lot of stuff in high rank with just low rank armor. When really, it's like, you want to upgrade as soon as possible. It's so nice. It's so nice just making a high rank set and getting that transmog. It's actually, like, just so cool that they did that. It makes me want to unlock every armor set. Like, I want to make every single armor set in the game to unlock all the transmogs. That's, like, my first main goal for Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, I guess second. My first main goal is get, like, a endgame build. Get to endgame, have a build set up. Now you're talking endgame. True. I'm doing that slowly. I will say, Maru, it's great to do all the optional quests. I wouldn't farm out any monster in low rank, because you don't unlock any transmogs, and the sets are honestly just bad. What Cairo and Foss did was they kill a monster, they make a piece of armor that is like the biggest upgrade to their defense, but it opens up the weapon lines. Okay, the weapon lines is good. It's good for the weapons to do that, but not armor. I farmed out the Qualmatris set, the Spanish Inquisition set for Flinch Free. And then I think I farmed out a little bit of Monkey. I killed him like 2 extra times. And then when my friend and I were at the end of low rank, he saw Redacted and really wanted that set. I played Rolling Rise, so it's not my first rodeo. Yeah. As well as 3G. Yeah, I guess it was like a big thing in World and Rise of don't fucking waste your time in low rank. Don't hold on to your armor spheres. My first was Try, but honestly, I don't remember a lot of the systems from before World. Those games were so far back, and I don't think I knew what I was doing back then. But yeah, there was some low-rank stuff that was worth grinding for the sake of farming items, but beyond that, the monsters aren't bad to farm, because you are going to need a decent amount of low-rank stuff. There was a moment yesterday where Foss was like, I need this. From a low rank, huh? Then he went and killed it in 30 seconds, but... best to just progress to HR and G rank or master rank? Yeah. Hi, Yuki. I think I'm going to record Windswept Hills today, Yuki. I think it's pretty much ready to go. And, like, the only thing left to do is, like, small fixes here and there. But, like, I think I will literally always find small fixes. It will never be perfect. And so, like, I could record it now. Or I could fix things for, you know, endlessly. So I think I'm going to record today. You can take your nap. And I will do the fixes I wanted to do yesterday. What fixes are you actually looking to do? Remember the wall bug I showed you yesterday? Or the day before? Yes. Yes, I do. Look for those and fix those. Okay, I know I fixed a lot of them. I'd actually be surprised if there's any left. That's what I want to do. What is your process that creates those? Like, how do those happen? Replacing stone walls with stone walls? Right, but I'm saying, like, what is the process? Are you using World Edit to, like, what is the function that you're doing? What is the command? Wow, I really recorded, like, a minute-long section. I forgot that. 30 moss stone brick walls. Mossy stone brick walls. Okay, I'm done for now. I'll probably change it again at some point. Oh, wait. That didn't work. Well, so why are you doing that then? Apparently that bugs out. I'm wondering, like... So, like, there's the walls, right? The mossy stone brick walls. And you're replacing them, but why? When you saw the Path to Fix, you saw those mega bugged out. Yes, Yuki. I feel like we're having trouble communicating here. The bug you are fixing is when the stone walls are not connecting. And it's essentially just a stone wall post, and even though it has stuff on the side of it, it's not connecting to it. And you want to fix those to connect them. I'm wondering what you are doing to make that happen. How did you get to the point where you have stone walls that are not connecting? Decided on less than sweet because it sounded nice. Hell yeah. Fucking Foss in his guild card. He's like built it as a shrine to Arkveld. And it's his character pointing at the number of Arkvelds he's slain. Is using that command, which updates all nearby stone walls. But sometimes bugs out of it and creates those small, not connected walls. Why are you updating the stone walls? what was wrong with them. Not poggers. What's not poggers, Juice? At the start, the stone walls were looking worse by literally connecting to the air, but not to each other in certain places. Oh. Stone wall. Bum 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 bum. Man, FF14 music is so much more pretty than WoW music. When I record videos for WoW, I just let the ambient music go because you have an option to loop music, and it dynamically changes. And it's like I have more control over it in WoW. But, like, it's so forgettable. And then the FF14 music is so distinct. It's so much better, but you have less control over it. So I get stuff like fate sounds. So when I record Final Fantasy XIV, I mute the music, and then I go find a video of it on YouTube. And overlay that with the video. And it just makes the music so much better for Final Fantasy. The command replaces the stone walls, fixing the bug, but causing the smaller bug 350 blocks or something. Hunter IDs kind of look like license plates. I have a question for everybody. Is there a Hunter ID that is, like, somewhat unforgettable to you? For me, I think of somebody named Kavix, who is in the VR chat community. I've seen him around, but I haven't seen him in a while. And I remember in Monster Hunter World, they had a really fucking cool Hunter ID. It was just them standing there with a very, like, European Zweihander looking sword. And I was just like, holy shit, this Hunter ID looks so good. And it's like burned into my memory. And that's like the textbook example of ID cards for me. Oh, you mean their Hunter profile? Yeah. Oh, you're saying the ID number looks like I see. This is why I just like, huh? Mentioned? I was talking about like the sword. The Hunter IDs, the random numbers and letters, yeah? Oh, who was I talking to? I was talking to Cairo. Cairo's like a bunch of W's and shit in his Hunter ID. So it's really long. Mine doesn't have like any long letters or numbers. So mine is really short. Mine's like the shortest length it can be. And I'm sitting there like, this is bullshit. My Hunter ID should be longer than yours. It's wrong that they made mine so short. Just making like a fucking dick length joke out of it. Buffering? Are you kidding me? This is a long buffer. You guys can hear me, right? We're not, like, having an internet outage, right? Yeah, okay. What is going on with YouTube, then? We hear you? Okay. Is it 34? Okay, well... I guess... unfull screening it made it think again. Hi, Kumi. Just a YouTube moment? No, I can't hear you. In a lot of pain and in bed. Have a nice walk, Meanie. I hope you feel better. Manually switch the quality of the video. Oh, it fixes that way as well. Everyone but Oku, apparently. Euland, I saw your tabs for Rompopolo Rule 34. Cairo, I get that you're into, like, weird latex inflation. Good for you. Can you not share it with everybody? Can you not make your inflation porn your personality? It's getting weird. It's getting to the point where, like, I'm gonna start telling people I don't know that guy. Oku said he did unfull screen, he made it work. Oku, he said responding to Kairo's comment about Rule 34 now. Yolan thinks it's weird. Just narrating for Oku. One of my friends is a cool ID. Say mine is pretty unremarkable though. LOL, yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah. It is okay, buddy. Because here's the thing, Cairo. You know that you're gonna say that stupid Rompopolo phrase again within the next 30 minutes. You literally can't help yourself. Girl literally tying his own noose for the 500th time. Oh? He's gonna do it again. This Oku guy is just plain rude. I just looked up Rompopolo. Excuse me? I encountered someone yesterday with the username Desagi Ballman. Thank you, I guess the stream is just broken for me. Oh my goodness. We launched a bunch of trailers yesterday. There was one game that stuck out to me. I'm forgetting the name of it. But it was the free-to-play FPS roguelite with very, like, anime, like, Genshin Impact sci-fi graphics. And, like, I looked at the comments for this trailer. And everybody was just like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. Or the comments were, this game looks so soulless. I just want Marvel Rivals PvE. Not a 6-hour nap. Totally didn't miss you in map building time. It's fine. Hi, Jewel. Now that I think about it, I need to get started on, well, not started. I need to finish up the next path before you and Violet don't have anything to do after Windswept Hills. Overwatch is my bestie? Yeah, you're that one weirdo that everybody's having fun with Marvel Rivals and you're like, but Overwatch? And you know what? I'm happy for you, Jewel. If you know what you want, that's what matters. What was that game? I can't remember what it was yesterday. It was like Terminal Brigade or something. I can't remember it at all. It literally was like Marvel Rivals meets Genshin Impact aesthetic. They give Lucio a bigger boot. Now I can boot tanks off, haha. Happy for you. Hell yeah. When I played Overwatch, I wanted to play Mei. I thought she was so cute. And I was terrible with her. Can we run through the trailers again? Fuck no. We'll do trailers Thursday. Just real quick. I did go back through them this morning. I was like, were there any I wanted to talk about? And there really wasn't. Oh, what was I gonna say? I totally just mind blanked and forgot what I was going to say. Any meta exclusive? there were a few. I remember there was a lot of meta exclusives that was like, ah, yeah, meta exclusive, who cares? And then there was one that was like, this looks okay. This looks not bad. And then we saw meta and was like, and now it looks bad. I don't remember which one it was though. The playlist is still in Neat Stuff. If you wanted to look through the playlist real quick, I probably won't touch it until Thursday morning, maybe Wednesday night. There was a few games that looked good, but just like I don't have time for them. There's a lot of games like that, honestly, where it's like, this looks like it'd be really fun to play, but there's not enough time to do everything I want to do. I remember that vertical building sim was like that. Oh yeah. Here's something I want to complain about. Koyo and Elite. These motherfuckers are so weird. They've both been streaming Monster Hunter Wilds. And each stream, they have been doing Knock Together streams. So they share view count, they share chat, they just share all the things. They won't get in a Discord call together. They are so introverted that they're not in a call together, and they just are like, I wonder what this person's doing. Does he want to queue up for this? Alright, well, we're just gonna go with this. And like, it is so uncoordinated. And like, I'll be in one of their chats. Yesterday, I had both streams up, and I had volume coming from both of them. And I'm like, talking in one chat, and the other is like not noticing that I've got the little icon for the other person, so I'm not in their chat right now, and he's like, they're both responding to it. But one of them is responding to it properly, because it's in their chat and what they're talking about. And the other is just seeing half of a conversation and like trying to respond to it. What abomination of not Discord calls this? I don't know. They're both fucking goofballs. This feels like both parties being muted in a Discord call. It's literally that, Maru. It's literally like, what is wrong with you two? I think they both just find it really funny and fun, so that's why they're doing it. Both of them are streamers that like, you know, the money they get from streaming is nice, but what's important is an active community. And so they've got their 10 to 30 active people. And so they're golden. They don't typically do the best things for growth. Because in my mind, this is like awful. From a like streaming growth perspective, this is crazy. Because if you're watching one, and you're mixing your chat with another streamer that half the stream doesn't understand, it's like, I can see that being really off-putting. Dan, I was looking in past interactions, and people have different little icon things next to their hunter rank. Any ideas how to change that, Barry? The way to change that, Kisu, is as you go through the story, there will be moments that you do. So, when you finish the main story, you'll get an icon. Then when you finish like a big thing at like hunter rank 20, the icon will change again. It is connected to story, not story beats, but like hunter rank progression moments. Very HR. Oh, yeah. You can change it to what you want. So if there's one that you like, you can switch it down. At least you could in Rise. But yeah. In Rise, you would get like a red samurai helmet, then a purple samurai helmet, then like a dragon, and you could just pick which of the one you wanted. Okay? Here was something fucked up. So, in Wilds yesterday, not killed a particular monster. I just don't know where to find it. I don't know if it's there. It's something you could change in Rise, so I'm not 100% sure you can change it. But hopefully you can. But there was a monster I hadn't killed yesterday. It was an apex of a zone. I hadn't killed it in Hunter. I actually hadn't even killed it on low rank. And so I wanted to go fight it. Well, I didn't have a quest for it, but Foss did. And the quest said, you know, this requires you to be at least level 30. Well, I was like Hunter rank 31. So it's like, let's go fucking do it. He posts the quest that says you have to be at least level 30. And I try to join it, it says, you've not completed the required story moments to see this. What? I'm literally at the point in the story where it's like, raise your Hunter rank. But I'm not... So I'm high enough for the quest, but story-wise, I'm not high enough. It feels like they accidentally created a little bit of a dead zone, where really the quest should say you have to be at least 35. Because that's when, like, you'll get the story moments to do that. But they just put 30. So I have the requirements on paper, but then I go to do them. It's like, you don't meet the requirements. It's like, motherfucker, what do you mean? Wowie. Also, we're at 2 miles. We're cruising. Ah. Oh, oh, oh. I think that happened in Iceborne as well. Did it? I don't remember it happening, but I'm not entirely surprised. It's one of those things that's not really that big of a deal. It's just annoying. Because I feel like I just got javated. I may be mistaken, but I feel like I had a conversation like that, lol. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Ah, ah. I just noticed something. I'm in the Skyward Sword map, right? I don't know if it's actually like this or the person who made this map just put it there. This building, it might be a little hard for you guys to see. That's a big old pumpkin. That's the Pumpkin Inn. Was it that close in the game? Could you see it like that from here? I don't remember being able to see it that closely. I feel like the map maker put it there. Hi, Icy Fire. It's not game breaking, but like, what the fuck? It is very much like, why did you do it this way? Icy Fire's here. They're on their break. You know what that means. Uh-oh. I shared some memes in Core's Discord, and she just responded to them. One of them was, I went to the forest that makes you have multiple pronouns, and accidentally touched some poison ivy there. Now I'm it, she. My pronouns are it, she, poison ivy, and the multiple pronoun forest. Haha, haha. Anyway. Let's go to the holidays. There is... I get it, like scratching. No. There was a shit ton of pronouns. No, pronouns. There was a shit ton of holidays today. What's that mean? My man's had a double-tempered quest, Arkveld, and Gore Magala, and it was only 3 of us. So we SOS the 4th person. The remaining 2 investigation tries to charge the SOS person's $8 feints. I would not have SOS that. If it was that important of a quest, Kisu, I would just go with 3. They have 3-man balancing. It is balanced for 1, 2, 3, or 4 players. They don't have the thing of 3 and 4 balance the same. Good night, elders. Sleep well. Holidays. Benjamin Harrison Day. Courageous Follower Day. Holy Experiment Day. Hug a GI Day. International GMs Day. International Pancake Day. International Scrapbooking Industry Day. March 4th. That's not a holiday. What? Marching Music Day. Mardi Gras. National Dance the Waltz Day. National Grammar Day. National Pound Cake Day. National Snack Day. National Sons Day. National Sportsmanship Day. Old Inauguration Day. Peace Corps Day. Trotsky Day? I don't know how to say this word. Toy Soldier Day. Unique Names Day. And lastly, World Obesity Day. National Grammar Day. Did they fix it finally? Yes, they fixed it in Rise. And I assume it's the same in Wilds. Oh wait, they fixed that? Yes, yes. If you have 3, go with 3. Because it was really bad in World way back? Yes. They fixed that in Rise, Pancake. It was 1, 2, 4. It was Pain doing it with just 3, trying to pick up the slack of a missing 4th. Go with 3. Things are balanced for 3 now. It is not the same as 4. Oh yeah? It's Shrove Tuesday today, I guess? Obesity. Time to listen to Weird Al Fat's song. I think my favorite was, Snack Day or Pancake Day? I haven't had pancakes in a long time, but I do like pancakes. Yeah. Them's the holidays. There was a lot of them, but none of them were that exciting. Yo, I'm thinking I'm going to overeat to celebrate. We going to the moon. Possible. Unlikely. Hi, Dingo. Fat Tuesday. Time to listen to Weird Al. Yuli's Fluffy Pancake Day. Maru. You have a rice cooker, right? Why? I want you to Google rice cooker pancake. I want this so bad. I don't have a rice cooker. I have a pressure cooker. So it doesn't come out as rice cooker pancake. That's it exactly. Okay, hold on. I want this so badly. How many times do you wash your rice? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do that. Uh-huh. Euland hates Mardi Gras? Oh my goodness. I don't hate Mardi Gras. For someone who isn't Christian, I'm partaking in a lot of pancake days, aka Shrove Tuesday. What is Shrove Tuesday? I don't know that I've ever heard of it before. Maru, look at how big and fluffy it is. It's literally like a pillow of pancake. Doesn't that look good? Yo, doesn't that just look so fucking soft and just like... Oh my god, I want that. They look similar to a German sweet called Krapfen, Berliner. That's the fattest pancake I've ever seen. For whatever reason, pancake batter in a rice cooker, it just looks magical. What if it's crispy, Ewan? Then it's ruined. It better not be fucking crispy pancakes? What the fuck? That's wrong. If you have crispy pancakes, try again. I think I did this dungeon literally 2 times ever. I was not like, I don't hate it, but I was like, there's other dungeons I like way more. I'm trying to turn the volume down, just in case the... How crispy? What do we get next? The Grove? We haven't been in here in ages. Also, wow, what a short one. So many C's in the thick. I'd clap it if it was someone called Pancake, if you know what I mean. Hell yeah. Day before Lent, where you prep for fasting by eating up some of your more perishable sweet foods. Probably some other meaning to it, but fuck it, pancakes. I like my pancakes to have crispy edges. Really? I always hate crispiness on stuff. I very much prefer like soft, fluffy foods. Creamy, soft, and fluffy. That's how I like my textures. When something is like crispy, I'm just like, eh. Like when it comes to meats, I hate searing. Searing is like, oh, this is so much worse than if it wasn't seared at all. And people will tell me like, that's fucking crazy, but I don't know. I don't like the searing on meat. Do you like your steaks well done? Fuck no. That is fucking crazy. So Yuland actually does hate flavor. Remember, class, Yuland hates flavor. Let me just make sure I understand this. Searing is when you've got the fucking burnt lines on steaks, right? Am I understanding that wrong? Because that's like the worst part to me. I like fucking medium rare, maybe rare. I definitely don't like well done. Not the lines, just like the edges. I'll try this proper when I move to the new apartment. Guys, remember Yuland is white. Oh my goodness. What is searing on a steak? Because I thought it was like the burn lines going across from the grill. As a housewarming party thing. I have pancake mix Maru. I have pancake mix and I have a pressure cooker. So I'm like, I have the means to try it, I just haven't. You sear a steak primarily to develop a delicious brown crust on the outside of the meat through a chemical reaction called the Maillard reaction, which enhances the flavor of the steak by creating complex savory compounds from the natural sugars, amino acids in the meat. Octal GPT. That, I'm certain, is like a Google definition. I read that and I'm like, I don't know if that's real. Is it? I don't know. That sounds like just a few seconds on each side. Normally, you're not supposed to sear it to the point of char. Okay. I don't like the fucking like black charred lines, and that's what I thought searing was. It has nothing to do with lines? Okay. Okay, then I might like it. I don't know. I'm gonna like meat either way. Like okay. My dad, you know, he cooks often. He's a pretty good cook, but every now and then, you know, he's not perfect, he fucks up. We had steaks a couple months ago where all the steaks went to well done. And he was really disappointed. He's like, I fucked these up. If you don't eat it, I understand. And I was like, look, it's well done. So it's not as good. It's still steak. I'm gonna eat all of it. I'll make my steaks in the oven, then throw it in the pan for a few seconds to sear it. The Maillard reaction is a process of heating food until it turns a light dark brown, depending on how long it's under that heat. A lot of places do just char their steaks, though. Yeah, I do love the char, too, honestly. I hate the char. The char is like... You haven't ruined this, but, like, it would have been so much better without it. Reverse searing. That's the BBQ experience, mostly char. I don't like burnt taste. Same. Guild Wars 2 is such a weird game for me. It's one of the, like, best combat experiences in an MMO, but I hate their end game. Yeah, I hate their end game so much. Hi, automaton. But like, oh, I love their combat so much. Like 25% of the Riv is char. LOL. To quote my dad when in barbecue, a little charcoal is good for you. To quote my dad, a little dirt never hurt nobody. I got a notification you went live, but I have no memory of being here. Also, hello. I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch is just being fucking weird. I've had some trouble with Twitch the last few days. I don't know if that's Twitch. I don't know if that's Monster Hunter. Because it seems to be when I have Monster Hunter open. It seems like I have a lot of trouble opening or refreshing streams. Could also be one of Civil's raids. I don't know who Civil is. They might have raided into somebody that then raided me. I've had quite a few times of being in her stream and conking out, only to wake up in another stream. Oh, don't you just love it when you like Civil Fortissimo? I have no idea who that is. That's a fun name though. I'm a sous vide fan. I would absolutely be a sous vide fan. I don't have one, and I've never had sous vide, but I look at it and I'm like, this looks right. I love it when, like, you leave a stream on for, like, 8 hours and you go into fucking hibernation, you wake up, and you're like, this is a game I would never watch. This is a streamer I would never watch. Let's keep pressing the back button to see how many raids it took for us to get here. And you, like, go one raid back, don't know this person. Go another raid back, don't know this one. Go another raid back. Oh, okay, here we go. I enjoy that experience. I also just like farming channel points. So, if I go to bed, I have 3 streams on. Or maybe it was Mirai? I feel like I've seen Mirai around, but I'm not sure if I have. That did happen with you the other day. You and Diana put someone speaking Portuguese in a big furry avatar. Well, yesterday we raided Kyo. Before that we raided, I think it was Mizas? Who did we raid before that? Who did we raid 3 days ago? Oh, I have no idea. That's always fun though, right? Because like everybody has their streamers. Streamers will have like they're like, these are the people I like raiding. Some of them raid their friends and people they like. Some of them will just like they'll go to a fucking new category and be like, let's see somebody with a cool thumbnail. I never do that. I always raid people I know. And it's very rare that anybody's follow list completely overlaps, right? It was like Miz to Proxy to someone else, and it just spiraled from there. Hell yeah. I haven't raided Proxy in a bit. He has been streaming like a fucking madman the past 2 weeks. But he's fucking sleeping when I end. So it's like, I need to get him soon. Maybe we'll get him today. There's a few people that I always watch before I live, because that's when they're live. And they almost all end as I'm streaming. So it's like, I'll see them live, like the whole time I'm live. And I'm like, I want to get them. I want to raid that person today. And then they end 30 minutes before, and it's like, fuck! Well, regardless, this is a pretty neat idea you're doing. Thank you. Want to check the notification? Leave a follow to get one. You don't need to sleep or work. Best of luck on stream. Have a good one. I hope work goes fast. Roxy is a good bean. Oh shit, I am following the fuck. That's funny. What is your follow age? You can do exclamation point follow age, or you can click on your name to see when you followed. Who are you people? I'm very curious to what your follow age is. If it's like 3 days ago, or if it's like a literal year ago. Follow age. Cairo has been following you for 9 months, 13 days. 25 days, 16 hours. Okay, so it's not like the last week, but it's not like a year ago. 25 days. I have no memory of this. Hell yeah. That's so funny. Cairo, did you play Guild Wars 2? Well, regardless. Yeah, you said you've got to be off today for work, right? Best of luck, thank you. I hope work goes fast. I hope the rest of your day is good. What would Cairo play in Guild Wars 2? What's the most annoying, obnoxious class someone can play? I'm just going to be playing Monhunt after work, probably. Let's see. There's Warrior, Revenant, Paladin, Thief, Engineer, Ranger, Elementalist, Necromancer, Mesmer. I bet Cairo played... Kodiak. So Mesmer's the most annoying class. But that one's a little, you know... I don't know if Cairo would play Mesmer. How do I say this nicely? Mesmer's a little bit of a thinking man's class. Mesmer is for someone that's, you know, going to invoke a little bit of strategery in their gameplay. I don't know if Cairo's gonna play Mesmer. I'm sorry, what do you play in Wilds? What do you play in Monster Hunter? I think of a completely different Mesmer. So there's Mesmer in Elden Ring, right? And then there's Mesmer in Guild Wars 2, which is like the illusionist. They make clones of themselves and fight with those. And they have a few different playstyles. They can, you know, fight with the clones and switch between them and, you know, do damage with the clones. Or they can, like, inflict statuses with the clones and detonate those. Bro, I thought Dual Blade was brain dead. And I was watching Kuro try to play Dual Blade. Well, so here's the thing, Cairo. I'd say every weapon has a bit of depth to it. And, like, different people find different things difficult. I remember back in the day in League of Legends, Kassadin was like the ultimate 5-head champion. It was like, if you were good with Kassadin, you were cracked. You were 5-head. You were like playing you were playing 5D chess when everybody was playing checkers. We look at it now and it's like, oh, you literally just ramp up your ultimate by teleporting a lot. And it does a lot of damage when you go in. But like Kassadin is typically... Hi Kyle. Kassadin is typically considered a difficult champion to play. But like, I had a friend who's like, Kassadin's easy. Kassadin is like the easiest champion in the game. Just press R a lot, and then press R on the enemy. It's that easy. And I was like, bro, literally everyone finds this hard except you. What do you mean? Same thing with Charge Blade. the vast majority of people in Monster Hunter consider it a hard weapon to play. On the harder scale, if not the hardest weapon to play. And then Charge Blade mains, like Foss, well, Foss isn't a Charge Blade main, but Foss or Siseldon, who is, will go like, oh, it's the easiest weapon in the game. You just do this. And it's like, yeah, how can you say it's the easiest weapon in the game when, like, universally everyone says it's the most difficult? You reminded me that bow user sounds fun the way you described it, but Monhun has an armor system. So how would arrows work on that sense? Is it infinite arrows? It is infinite arrows. You will have consumable arrows that, like, you know, you've got 60 of this specific type. Technically, they're called, like, arrow coatings, where it's, like, 60 power coating arrows, which do extra damage. But when you run out of those, you just use standard arrows. And those will be infinite. You'll have, like, a base arrow type that is unlimited. You can also just craft more. Elden Ring Mesmer was so hard. Granted, I'm a sorcerer. When I sorcerer, morning. Got 3 teleports up by the time you hit mid. And you destroy. But that never really worked out like I wanted. Yeah. Yeah. He would, like, get knocked down. And not go back in the demon mode. Or just, like, use all of his meter and not stay in Archdemon. You just can also craft more of those arrows, too. Infinite arrows? I think of dual blades, and I think this is a very simple weapon. Literally, just get stamina skills and hit demon mode. And animation cancel out of anything that you overcommit to. It's a very safe weapon, very high damage. It's very low range. And so, like, I can understand people, you know, not gelling with it. But, like, what you have to do seems easy to me for the weapon. If I were to rank all the weapons, I would put... I would have put Greatsword at the top difficulty, but honestly, with the new animation cancel thing, I feel like if you know that, it becomes really fucking simple. And in recent years, they have made it so that Greatsword really doesn't need to be charging all the time. You can kind of just smack with Greatsword and still do pretty decent damage. And then when the monster falls over, then just do charge hits. It's bad, you shouldn't be playing like this, but you can. I would put Charge Blade at the highest difficulty. I would put, see, it's just hard, because, like, every weapon has... It's like, what am I ranking it on? Am I ranking it on, like, how easy it is to learn? Am I ranking it on, you know, the highest level of play of the weapon? Or a new player getting into Monster Hunter? I would put Charge Blade, Greatsword, Insect Glaive, and Switch Axe at highest difficulty. These are the 4 weapons I tell people, do not start with these weapons. These are bad weapons to start with. Also, we're at 3.1 miles. Timberline Falls. Wow, we're getting just a lot of Guild Wars videos. I would put Longsword, Dual Blades, Hammer as the easiest weapons to start with. I would put those at, like, these are just easy and good to start with. You will probably have the easiest time starting with these. I don't know where I put bow, heavy bowgun, and light bowgun, because I'm just not familiar enough with those to know if they're easy or hard. I just don't know enough about them. So I'm going to put them in the middle category of they're fine to start with, but they're not the easiest. Everything else I'm putting in that middle category of middle. And some of them, like, a lot of people are going to be like, wait, you're not putting Sword and Shield or Lance in the easy category? But the reason for that is those weapons are easy to survive with, but they're not easy to do damage with. You actually have to have a level of mastery and, like, know what you're doing to, like, get damage out with those weapons. And so, like, it's kind of the problem of telling a jungler in League of Legends, hey, start with this very easy farming character. But they have no speed, no ganking ability, they suck at everything. They just have a lot of healing in the jungle, so they're safe. Right? Lance and Sword and Shield are very defensive. But you don't want a new player spending 30 minutes on every hunt when they're learning the game. That's very demoralizing. And it's gonna, like, make them take a long time to learn the game. I feel like weapons, being able to just easily do damage, is something very good for a starter weapon. So, like, Longsword, it really is just do attacks, fill the meter, press right trigger, spend meter. That's pretty fucking simple. Hammer is just literally bonk. It doesn't have a resource. It's just fucking bonk. And so, like, hi, my name is Hammer. Hi. And I bonk. I see a lot of value in something doing damage easily. Especially for a new player. Sword and Shield and Lance, the strength of them is that they stick to the monster. The monster has trouble getting rid of them. But, like, that's a very, I don't want to say veteran, but that's a very experienced hunter, knows what you're doing skill to have a high APM. I get knocked down, but I get up again. They're never going to keep me down. Hi, my name is Hammer and I bonk. Are they hardest to use or are they funnest to use? And Yuland is gatekeeping. Well, what are the funnest to use? I would say that depends on what you want. If you like seeing a real fucking big number, Greatsword is the funnest to use. Because Greatsword is going to have those big meaty true charges that hit for 1,000 damage and very reliably topple a monster over when you see that. When you fucking hit a monster's tail for 1,000, it is extremely likely that the tail gets cut off when you see that number. If you like seeing a lot of numbers, you're going to love Light Bowgun, Bow, and Dual Blades. Because those weapons just, they shit out a lot of small numbers. I mean, very few things are as satisfying as the Long Boy monster, who I'm not going to name, with Dual Blades, when you do the, I think it's the wound attack, to go from head to toe. That is like a 15-second just, well, not 15 seconds, it's probably like an 8-second just constant hitting animation of so many numbers. Heavy Bowgun now has ignition mode, which is pretty cool. Yeah. If you like really cool aesthetic moments, Longsword, Switch Axe, and Charge Blade look really fucking nice. I don't like Longsword because I started in Monster Hunter Tri, and I will always remember them tripping us and hold a grudge against that. But there was a moment with Chloe VR, where she was fighting an Uragan with Longsword in World. And she's, doing her slashes, and Uragan rears its head up, and he does the chin slam. And Chloe sees it coming, so she does a foresight slash. She dashes back like 10 feet, Uragan just misses with the chin slam, and Chloe goes right back into him and slashes him across the face, cutting off his chin, and he falls over. She then goes into the Helm Splitter stab, where she stabs him in the face, runs up, jumps off his head, goes up into the air, slams down with the Helm Splitter. Uragan starts getting up, all the Helm Splitter slashes go off, and Uragan just falls right back over. That shit looked so good. It was so fucking clean that it was like, damn, I don't like Longsword, but that was art. That was like, if you pull that off in a game, you feel so good and just like, you just feel cool after that. Same thing with Charge Blade. They have some really cool fucking combos where like, let's say you knock the monster over, go into a pizza cutter, they then like fly away and they dive back into you as you're doing SAED and slam down and just ground them. That shit looks really fucking good. Same with Switch Axe. You're slashing up a monster, you do a zero-sum discharge, latch onto them. That shit just, it feels so good because it's so cinematic and clean looking. Hi, Kyo! I knife and shield a lot in worlds. Not a real reason to not just try all the weps. If lances? Fuck unmounted lances. Lance in World was okay. It was alright, but I think it needed some stuff. In Rise, I think Lance was, well, Lance players will disagree with me. Lances will say it was shit in Rise and they hated it. But I think Lance was pretty good in Rise. And they started giving it some flashy attacks that made it feel cool. In Wilds, they gave it a lot of quality of life that makes it feel better to play, but it's so unflashy. It's so unflashy, and I hate how unflashy it is. They just needed, like, give it the wounding attack, something that looks really cool. But no. No, they didn't. Hi, how's you? I'm good, we're at 3.4 miles. I think Dual Blade Wound Exploit is peak dopamine, especially if the monster has a bunch of wounds. Because in addition to all your little pops, you see 400, 400, 400, 400. Yeah. I'm hesitant to say it's good when a weapon breaks all the wound spots. Because that was a problem with Bo in the beta. Bo would do the lock-on thing for all wound spots. And it would break like 7 different wounds and just take them all. And I'm hesitant when like a weapon really benefits from wound breaks. So like Charge Blade. They need to do a wound break to get into Savage Axe mode. And so if you're playing with Charge Blade, you almost want to leave wounds for them. And when a weapon is just like, nah, I just take them all. I just delete all the wounds on the enemy. That probably feels really fucking bad as a Charge Blade user. So when a Dual Blade is like, yeah, I cleaned them all, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if that's a good thing. Though I'm sure it feels fucking great for the Dual Blade user. We're at 3.5. We're cruising. I hope the next video isn't crazy long. I have a bunch of notes today. And I was looking at them and I was like, man, the notes from yesterday are kind of depressing. I saw, okay, so Twitch-wise, there was 3 things. Hassan got banned. I kind of disagree with his ban. Not that I find myself agreeing with Hassan all the time. Not even often. Hassan Piker. He, why did he get banned? People were talking about Medicare and Medicaid. And he was like, if you don't like the money being wasted on Medicare and Medicaid stuff, then you should absolutely hate this senator and want to kill him because he has done, like, the largest Medicaid fraud in history, yada yada. Stuff like that. And he specifically used the phrase, if you don't like this, you should want to kill this guy. Well, people are saying, they're clipping that and being like, this is a call to action. He is saying to go kill this senator. Which is like, hi Yasu? Which is like, that's a bit of a stretch. You know, he probably shouldn't word it that way. but I would not call that a call to action. I would not say he is, saying, hey, go kill this person. But he's been banned indefinitely. Yeah. Inciting violence. Yeah, it seems... I kind of disagree with it happening. I don't think he was doing a call to action. America needs more Jokers to change. I don't entirely disagree, but... The other big news... Seemed like a pointing out hypocrisy thing, with people who feigned being upset about Medicare, Medicaid fraud. Yeah. Hi, Micaiah. It was very much that. I do think he shouldn't use the wordage, you should want to kill this guy. Just wear a green cap. I don't think he should use that phrase. Just because it's like, people are going to misunderstand it. It's gonna put him in the exact situation he's in. He had a tweet follow-up that was like, next time I should say, you should want the maximum punishment for this person. It's such a like pedantic thing. It's such a like, can we focus on the message that he's saying? By that I mean Mario and Luigi on the Switch too. Yes. America needs more Luigi. There were 2 other big Twitch stories. 3 streamers, all girls, were doing a big subathon. I think it was like a sisathon, which is supposed to be like a sisterthon. I don't know. I hear sisathon and I think of something else. But they went to the fair. They went to like a local fair. This con? Oh no, I saw this. While they were at the fair, they encountered a guy who's like, hey, can I sing for you? And as they're talking to this guy, he basically tells them, yeah, I've been following you. I've been following you since this. And they're like, oh, stalker. You go away. And they leave, and the guy keeps following them. And at a certain point, they're just like, oh, he's just getting weirder and closer, and he's still following us. This is uncomfortable. They tell him to go away. Eventually, one of their friends... Not the 3 streamers. They go up to him and they're like, bro, you gotta go. Like, this is not cool behavior. You gotta stop. And at this point, he gets belligerent. He starts saying he's gonna kill them. He kind of rushes at them and, like, the friend grabs the guy and holds him back. And at this point, everybody's calling for security. And the stream ended. And they were like, yeah, I think we're done with the subathon. This is fucking, I don't want to go outside for a little bit. This sucks. Nobody got hurt. But yeah, very rattling and unsettling. This is, making people draw attention to, this isn't a streamer thing. This is a female streamer thing. And then some people were even like, this isn't a female streamer thing. This is a female thing. There are women who deal with this off camera. And, just the whole situation. This one's getting a lot of attention because it was on a really big stream, right? But it's like, this is something that women deal with, and I don't know. People just don't seem to realize that. I don't know what to say about this. Shit sucks. Incels are getting a little too comfortable. For sure. The other thing that happened on Twitch that totally sucked, I was looking at my notes this morning, I was like, man, this shit is all depressing. The other thing that happened is Amaranth. Not the biggest fan of hers, but, she was robbed at gunpoint in her house 1 or 2 days ago. And so, as it goes, 3 men broke into her house, held her at gunpoint, assaulted her, pistol whipped her. She either got her gun or one of their guns. And shot one of them, and the 3 of them ran away. The understanding is that the motivation was, She has a lot of money in Bitcoin. She potentially has like 20 million in Bitcoin. And people were trying to get that. There was security footage released. And people are analyzing the fuck out of this. It's like a minute video that shows her and the 3 robbers outside. And she runs into her house. And the 3 are with her, and they're kind of like... She runs into her house, and they're running behind her, but one of them's like really close to her. It's like... It's not like she was running away. The explanation is they'd, been assaulting her outside, and she was like, okay, I'll give you the Bitcoin stuff. It's inside. It's this way. You watch the video, and it doesn't... It looks like she's just leading them into her house. And everybody's like, this is fake. This is sus. But, I mean, you would never say to somebody holding you at gunpoint, I'm going to resist. You're gonna say, yep, I'll give you what you want. So there's video and people are trying to, like, Sherlock Holmes it. But, like, it's not enough just looking at the video. They go in the house. You hear gunshots. The 3 of them run out. One of them's going, I got shot, I got shot. Time for Castle Doctrine. It's very, like... Whoa, this is a kind of weird, crazy video. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. People are saying she's clout chasing, making up a robbing story. People are saying it's exactly what it looks like. She's getting robbed and, defended herself. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't have enough information. I'm not making a judgment. I don't even know how I could make a judgment. But that happened. That was all the sad news. Oh, wait, no. That wasn't all the sad news. James Harrison. This was a guy who has donated a rare blood type that has saved the lives of, like, thousands. He stopped donating blood a couple years ago just because of age. He passed away recently. Well, he passed away the last couple days. This guy was genuinely, like, fucking hero of human history. Found out he had this rare blood type and just gave blood every week for literal decades. He had given so much blood that he's just directly responsible for, like, literal thousands of people living. And so, like, that guy passed. That's very sad. But at the same time, he's, like, something to celebrate. Yeah. That's all the sad news stories. A funnier news story. Whitest Kids You Know uploaded a video. So Whitest Kids You Know is a sketch group from like 2005. They're not still active. In fact, the lead guy isn't even alive anymore. But they posted a sketch video called Doge yesterday. And this is really funny because it's one of their old sketches from 20 years ago. But it's a board meeting where it's like this guy with a graph. And he's presenting to, a bunch of business guys. And he's like, it's just that easy. You fire all your staff, then you don't have to pay them. You keep all the money for yourself. It's just that easy. Just fire them. And one of them goes, Timmy, you're fired. Bam, it's just that easy. And then he just picks up his graph and leaves. And so coming out with this sketch from 20 years ago and just re-uploading it and calling it Doge is just like, oh god, that's so funny. The second half of the sketch is a guy talking about how he's got these ghosts putting their balls on his head. Not really relevant to the joke of uploading it called Doge. But I love Whitest Kids You Know. And I love the motherfucker. Did we really get a Star Wars video? This is Ord Mantell. I know Whitest Kids You Know from the... Oh, now you fucked up. Yeah. We're at 3.9. I knew it. I knew we were going to Star Wars one. At the moment I said, hopefully we don't get a long one, I knew I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Okay. Turn the volume down a little bit. 57 minutes. And we're at 3.9. Well, I guess 4. From the crab mod for Skyrim. So I found Wise Kids You Know from Skyrim. I think I just found them on YouTube. I think YouTube just showed me a sketch of theirs at one point. And I'm pretty sure it was the nail gun sketch. Where it's like, two parents and their 3 sons. And the 2 parents are like, sons, your mother and I have decided to spice up our marriage because divorce is evil. And we need to keep things interesting so that we stay together. So I'm gonna go buy some lube from the store and then put it in your mom's pooper. And the kids are just like, Dad, go away. And then they start playing with a nail gun. And I love Whitest Kids, you know. I'm really hoping, like, somebody just heard me talking about that and they're just like, what the fuck, huh? Man, we leveled in Star Wars. It literally took us a year to hit max level. And this game was so bad for leveling with friends. I think it's a good game. It's actually got a decent following going on, and it has kind of survived the test of time. But man, I had forgotten how just instanced everything was. We barely got to play together. Oh, sweet. You saying Castle Doctrine got me to look it up? See if my state had it, and it does, as well as a Stand Your Ground law. Yippee. Yeah. I would be shocked if my state doesn't have Stand Your Ground and stuff. I don't actually know. It's a very red state, so I kind of just expect it to. Plans for today. I need to record Windswept Hills in Minecraft. I kind of want to force myself to do Avatar stuff. I kind of want to force myself to like get something out of that because I haven't done anything for like a month with avatars. What do I even need to do for avatar stuff? I need to reset my base models. So I had the safe for work base and the not safe for work base, but they've got the messed up FBX files. So I need to redo that FBX file and set those up again. Once I do that, then I kind of need to, well, I don't want to recreate beach day stuff. I'm very democratic socialism, but I'm also very much for stand your ground. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm very, very pro gun control. I'm not a big fan of guns. However, I'm not the type of person that's like, all guns are evil. Owning a gun makes you a bad person. There's a lot of people that just, you know, they like guns, and I think it's a very, I don't want to say innocent, but it's very like they would never hurt somebody with a gun. Or they're very like, you know, this is just home defense. There's also a lot of like people in life that just, they need guns. If you have any farmland, you've got a fucking gun. And so it seems very short-sighted. It seems very, I don't want to say misinformed. It seems very ignorant to be like, all guns are bad, take all the guns away. When it's like, well, there's people that need them. Hi, full. Wild boars are such a thing.
I'm here to make fun of you.
Make fun of me? For what?
Yeah. You're a dork.
What's your hunter rank?
20 something.
Huh, mine's bigger.
And
That makes me the
times
victor.
have you died?
There was one on Yoshiguma. There was one on Wushu. There was probably 2 on Dahad. I think I've only had like 4 or 5 deaths.
I full.
I grew up guns, and we needed guns to protect our animals from coyotes and snakes and other animals to come. Yeah. I want to own a literal cannon. Someone's willing to rob me after they see a whole ass cannon in my house. They can have my stuff. Huh? LOL. I zoned out and just hear mine's bigger. Nevada, New Mexico, Arkansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin. The states that don't even have a castle doctrine? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Hi, Nenelai. I don't know what the answer is for guns. I kind of feel like anything that can shoot over certain rounds per minute maybe shouldn't be allowed. I'm not super into handguns. But, like, I don't know. Hey, one of those is mine. What's a castle doctrine? You don't know what a castle doctrine is? Oh my gosh, Jewel. That's so embarrassing. Kisu, why don't you explain what castle doctrine is? I'm with you on the round speed. Castle doctrine also applies to cars. No, I don't, and my state has it. Well, my joke there, Jewel, was that I couldn't tell you what it is, because I don't know enough about it. I want to say it has something to do with, like, hi, fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to say it has something to do with, like, you defend your castle. So if somebody's breaking into your house, you can use lethal force to defend it. I'm not entirely sure on that. That's like, that sounds about right, right? Somebody should define this. You are in your castle. You have every right to defend it from attackers. Okay. We've all seen, like, the stories of somebody breaks into a house, they're robbing the homeowner, and the homeowner gets a gun and shoots them. And so then, like, that robber sues them, and they're like, they pulled a gun on me. And this is like, everybody unanimously agrees, this is a ridiculous case. This should not be how it goes. He's literally fucking robbing them in their house. And he's the plaintiff? But, like, by the laws, you know, they have that right to sue, even though they were robbing somebody. I think most people agree that's not right. That shouldn't be how the system works. I understand it, castle doctrine means if someone's breaking into your house, you can shoot them no problem. Whereas normally, you can only do it as the last line of self-defense. I have a story? Okay. How did we even get on gun stuff? It was Amaranth, right?
Amaranth.
Also, Pat the Fish. There's a woman who went to jail for firing a warning shot? That's insane. That feels like Judge hated woman. No one was hurt except her own roof, and she had a license? That literally just comes off as this judge just hates women, and so it was just like, yep, go to jail. Hi, Violet. Almost castle doctrine, you have to retreat into your castle. Oh. Unlawful discharge of a firearm. Blah. I've had problems in Wilds. Well, they're good problems to have. But I was having a lot of fun with Switch
Are
Axe.
they?
Then I started having a lot of fun with Gunlance. Then I started having fun with Switch Axe again, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know which one to play. I want to commit to one.
Play both. You have 2 weapon slots for a reason.
I don't like the playstyle of keeping both of them and having them in the same loadout. I would rather have like... I would rather have 2 Gunlances that are more versatile in one loadout, and I would rather have a different loadout that's like Switch Axe and a wake-up weapon. Be polyspammerous. If I'm feeling like... So, okay, with Gunlance, I have a wide ammo Gunlance and I have a long ammo Gunlance. If I'm by myself, like if I'm fighting a monster and the people I'm with are like not there yet, I want to be using my wide ammo Gunlance. Because it's a lot faster, it's a lot more pot-shotty, it's a lot more mobile. I'm going to get hit less because it's just way safer. If,
Just perfect guard.
Just what?
Just perfect guard.
Yeah, that's what I do with wide ammo. But with long ammo, I'm doing more damage, but I'm charging up more. I'm animation locking myself way more, and so I'm much less defensive. I'm much more like just standing there attacking. And so when I'm solo, long ammo is... It can be rough to use if the monster's looking at me. Whereas like if the monster's getting CC'd a lot or they're just looking at teammates, I just get to sit there charging my cannon and doing a lot of damage. And so with a group, I want long ammo. Solo, I want wide ammo. With Switch Axe, basically the Switch Axe I'm using is going to be more than fine. I just want to do big meaty axe attacks. And then anytime I have a moment, I want to do just a zero-sum discharge. I don't really care about amp state. And then my secondary weapon, I'll bring like a greatsword. Or like better wake-up hits when the monster runs and falls asleep. A stand your ground law is where someone's on your property menacing you. Trying to break in, you can stop them with equal or necessary force. I was going to hop on, but I'm having a launch error with VR chat. Oh no! You aren't required to try to escape with a stand your ground law, but are with castle doctrine. Oh, okay. Like in stand your ground states, threatening someone off your property is legal? Okay. Okay, so the stand your ground one is the more, I want to say, aggressive one. Whereas like castle doctrine is like, you had a back door and you didn't run away. It was wrong of you to shoot them. Could be an argument, potentially. Doesn't have to be your property, Kisu. It vary between states, but there are places where it's just wherever you are legally, i.e. in a public space. Well, what was your favorite class in Guild Wars 2? It was engineer, right?
It became Hollow Smith, yeah.
Okay. Did I ever tell you how I got stuck with engineer?
A bunch of them. No.
So I played on the beta for Guild Wars 2. And I played a shit ton of World vs. World on a Thief. Really liked Thief. That was what I was going to main. But when the game came out, I had this feeling of, I can't level Thief. I've already leveled Thief. I have a level 44 Thief on the beta. Obviously, the character was wiped and I didn't have it. But I had that feeling of, I've already done this. I already have this, so why am I leveling this? And so I was just never in the mood to level my thief. And I would just level everything else. I think I got every class to like 15 or 20. Kind of just testing them out and procrastinating leveling my thief. Well, I get to leveling engineer. And I find out that the turrets don't have a range on them. You can set them down, and so long as you don't go through a loading screen, they will stay there so long as they don't die. And so what I would do is I would find zones that have an event that spawns like every 5 to 10 minutes, and I would leave my turrets there. And then I myself would just go questing. I would clear out the hearts in a zone. And like every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, I would just get, you completed this event with gold status. Here's a bunch of experience. And it was like, I was across the bridge for that. It was easy. If you remember, what's the zone south of the human town? That's like, it's got a lot of centaurs, and it's got the
Arathi Hinterlands?
I'm not sure if it's Harathi. It's got the big lake, and there's a bridge that there's a centaur event that constantly spawns.
Queensland?
Say that again?
Queensland?
I think it's
Queensdale. Queensdale.
might be. I'd have to check. I left my turrets at that bridge, and just every 5 minutes, you defended the bridge from centaurs. Here's 5,000 experience. Hell yeah. And so, I just ended up power leveling my engineer because I was able to cheese and like double dip experience like that. So I got stuck with engineer. I liked it. I really liked my rifle build with 100% crit chance. And it was the shock on tool belt skill that I focused on. So I could burst like 16k damage, which if anybody was a, glass cannon, all those elementalists up on the walls in World vs. World, I could one-shot them because they had like 14k health. But like, I always felt like Thief was my favorite. I just got stuck on the engineer and ended up maining that.
Thief was my PvP main because of Daredevil.
Dude, I hated Daredevil when it came out.
People hated me on Daredevil. I could like almost 1v3 and come out on top.
Yeah?
In most cases.
I remember I came back after a few years and Daredevil, was a thing. And I dueled one. And I used to be like pretty good for duels with my engineer build. People would get close. I would hit them with the ram that knocks them down. And then I would just, burst them for 16k. And if that didn't kill them, I would be hitting for like 2 to 3k per rifle shot. And I'd be hasted. And so if they weren't dead at this point, I'm just sitting there just, bang, 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 bang. And they're dead soon after. But with Daredevils, they were always dodging so much that it was like, I could never get them with the ram stun. I needed to get them with the stun. And I think rifle has its own knockback as well. So between that and the they might not have had a knockback. They might have had like a blunderbuss shot that just does a lot of damage. If I didn't hit the stun, I was just fucked. And like, it was so hard to hit it because they're only hittable for like 10% of the time. It was like, well, what do you fucking do here? Then we have to bring in...
I think the weaknesses we usually
Let me catch up real quick.
On? Okay.
But then we have to bring in the Circle of Forced Violence. On looking up, it seems that Castle Doctrine is not duty to retreat. There are only 15 states that do have a duty to retreat. Well, of course it all matters on situation. Like with Stand Your Ground, you're not allowed to threaten someone. Leave the same public premise that you're in. Of course, it all depends on state. That's what I thought the difference between the two was. Maybe it's changed, or maybe there's some fishy stuff hidden inside some of them. Because why else would some states have both? Figured having both was just a case of Castle Doctrine being the older one. Neil, would you rather have an infinite version of your favorite drink or your favorite food? favorite food. I would save a lot of money if I could infinite print my favorite food. Because my favorite food is cookies. So if I could, like, get healthy cookies and infinite print those, hell yeah. My favorite drink is just milk. And, you know, that saved me money, but, like... infinite... If I could have, like, protein bars infinitely, you know, those expensive healthy foods, oh my god, I'm set for life. I was just informing most states have somewhere between a stand your ground and a self-defense law. You must have reasonable belief that you or someone near you will be harmed. Second this question. You mean like those red velvet cookies? No, the red velvet cookies are fucking awful for you. Those are just decadent sugar. I'm thinking like those nutrition cookies that are like, hey, this is a food supplement. You get a lot of nutritional value out of these cookies. It's $33 for a bag that will feed you, you know, 800 calories. I'm thinking those cookies. Infinitely print those? Oh, I'm set for life. Yeah, the food infinite equals win. Water is less of an issue. If you set for life, infinite drink, you'd still need to get food. Noodles, I want your answer as well. But it still had that grit flavor. The only other thing I found, like a cookie dough styled protein bar. The someone near you part needs to be included in more states for sure. I've seen way too many cases of people being charged because they couldn't claim self-defense because it wasn't themselves they were defending. Only about 10 to 15 states have the duty to retreat. Most of those are in the Northeast and nearly unenforceable outside major cities. I'll be judged as fat for sure. We're at 4.9. We're almost at 5 miles, so we're probably about halfway through this video. Okay, but it's just a question of would you rather never spend money again on your favorite drink or on your favorite food? I think I would save more money on the infinite food thing. And I'd be able to get food I want. Because there's like healthy nutritional cookies. There's like a lot of foods that are like really healthy but just really expensive. I could live on protein bars if money was no object. You need more speed. Yes, you can infinitely eat cookies. But you'd most likely get sick after some point? Nope. You underestimate my power, Yuki. Yuki, I don't get sick of food. If I like it, I eat it forever.
Lucky you.
If you're talking about, like, the sugar makes you have an upset stomach, no. This does not apply to me. We are not the same. If you were talking about, like, you eat this food and eventually you're just like, man, I'm tired of this. That literally doesn't happen to me. And it's not really a lucky me thing, though, Full. Because I'm so picky. You know, imagine you're normal. And you think of 10 different foods that you like. Well, if you eat the same one, it's like, man, why am I eating the same one over and over? There's 9 other choices. That's not the case for me. In 10 foods, I hate 9 of them. So it's not like, oh man, I'm tired of this one thing. It's like, oh, I'm fucking hungry, and there's this one thing. I don't get tired of the foods I eat on repeat, because that's all I can eat. You need more speed.
No, I mean... Yeah. I have the unfortunate thing of I can't eat a whole lot of foods. And also, I need those foods to be in variety, otherwise that thing that I really like, if I have too much of it in sequential order, eating it will literally make me physically sick.
Hmm. After some point, I get mentally exhausted by the taste. Yeah, actually, I'll answer Yuki. I want infinite smoked salmon. I don't have the same thing with a favorite forever. I'll have something that's a super favorite safe food, then all of a sudden it'll become an unsafe food? Oh, that's tragic. I'm thinking about food I don't get flavor fatigue of as well. You'd be alive to get tired of them? Even in the most desperate situation? Yeah. Is soup a food or a drink? You brought that up, so neither. You can't choose soup now. What the heck? It's a yes. Going back to Guild Wars classes. I liked Warrior. Specifically, I liked Rifle Warrior. I really liked
Rifle Warrior and PvP, and that was really stupid.
Yeah. I really liked Dual Pistol Thief. I really liked Rifle Engineer. I liked Ranger, but I liked him for the pets. I don't think I particularly liked any of the weapons with Ranger. Maybe Greatsword. I didn't really like...
Power Ranger was fun.
I didn't play much Elementalist, Necromancer, or Mesmer. I had, characters of those classes. I think I did like Minion Mancer, Necromancer. That was always fun. But I think my favorite would have been Thief and Engineer.
Elementalist has the weird thing of you can do really well on it on a single element, but if you want to demolish, you have to piano keyboard it.
Yeah. Question, can I pick drink?
Because you're basically...
Go ahead.
You basically have to chew through all your cooldowns on one element and then swap to the next one, get the very unique to Elementalist on weapon swap procs from your runes. Run through that element, get that swap proc again. Run through the next element, swap again, the next one. By the time you get through the fourth element, your first one's usually already off cooldown, and you can run through that one again. And if you're smart, it's fire, and if you hit fire again, and you run through the fire stuff, and they're not dead, you're probably having issues.
I will say that is a playstyle, but not the only thing. You could do well stacking bleeds and, stay in Earth Element. I know Engineer had a bit of the same thing, but...
One of the weakest damaging statuses.
Where was I? Question, can I pick drink, pick gasoline and not actually drink it? No. Soup is a deconstructed smoothie. I mean, does it matter if it's a food or a drink if you can ingest infinite of it? Okay, soup is a hack, food and drink in a category. So you could have multiple different soups and variety. Yuki raises a good question. Does it matter if it's a food or drink? You're picking a specific thing anyway, right? So I picked nutritional cookies. It doesn't really matter what you're picking, whether it's classified as a food or drink. Choose sandwiches, choose an everything soup, and then pick out the things you don't want each day. Pizza, you can make literally anything into pizza. Has to be digestible and not harmful to you. My idea was more you choose one specific food, like salami pizza or beef soup.
Pizza is a salad.
Stop. That's true, but honestly, every dessert pizza I've had has totally sucked. Oh, cold cut turkey sandwich. I could actually eat that every day forever and be fine. Same with the chicken rice and veggie bowl with ranch.
A cookie cake is a pizza.
We do not believe in the food cube here.
A pizza is a salad. Have a cookie cake as your appetizer.
No. Come to Washington. We have Papa Murphy's Take and Bake. They have a lovely dessert pizza. Pizza is a salad. If I'm not wrong, Full is referencing the food cube, which is food is classified based on where the gluten is. And so a lot of things
no,
like
I was meaning that everything you put into a pizza, you put into a salad.
Oh.
You've got the tomatoes, the greenery, cheese. If you're weird, sometimes lettuce or basil. You got the meats, which is in the form of either pepperoni, ham, sausage. And then you have the tomatoes in the form of tomato sauce, and the bread in the form of croutons.
I thought you were
Pizza
talking
is
about
a
the
salad.
food cube, with the food is classified by where the gluten is. So pizza and toast are the same. Pizza salad, who said that, and can I offer them a therapist? Only if you don't get a meat lovers. Oh god, I'm ready to be done walking. My legs are starting to hurt a little. But we have just a bit more to go. I think we have like 20 minutes more. I'm gonna check.
Don't check, you'll cry.
It's 32. We're going to 58. So that's 26
More than
minutes?
20 minutes.
That's not so bad. It's just like almost an exact mile. It's a little bit more. To be honest, most people I know don't add more than a mushroom or olive topping. Depressingly rare to go to a function and see green on pizza. I almost always have pepperoni pizza. Now, if I have pizza, that means something went wrong with my parents' plans, and they have ordered pizza because they don't want to do any cooking. In this event, they're getting a pizza, and I get to have some with them. I really like meat lovers. If I were to get a pizza, I'm getting fucking meat lovers. They don't like meat lovers. And so if they're getting a pizza and sharing with me, it's pepperoni. If they like pepperoni, you can't go wrong with pepperoni. I love fucking sausage bits on a pizza, though. I like some ham chunks. Double pepperoni, double mushroom? Hell no. Double mushroom? No! Not my pizza. So many highballs.
What I do is Hungry Howie's 2-topping pizza for $7.99. I do stuffed crust for $2 extra, which the stuffed crust is unique in that when you order it, they literally roll up the cheese into the crust.
Isn't that how you do it?
Whereas, well, with Domino's, fun fact, they just have frozen discs with the cheese already in the crust.
Oh. Doesn't sound as good.
Yeah, it's not as good. It was either Domino's or Pizza Hut, whichever one of those that has the stuffed crust. And I do pepperoni and half bacon. And it comes out to being a pizza that is and it's a large too. And it comes out to $11.24.
The Papa
And that
Murphy's
shit
here must really suck.
is so good.
I used to be all about that meat lovers, but I found a love for the many flavors on a loaded pizza. Red onions, bacon, mushrooms, olives, pepperoni, sausage. And now I'm drooling. Black olives and chicken easy. Hi, BRB. You got something against my amusing dudes, Zealand? I got something against mushrooms on my pizzas. If you like them, hell yeah, go for it. I'm not a mushroom fan. Pineapple, chicken, spinach, and mushroom. Usually BBQ sauce. I switch up the sauce sometimes. I don't get pizza very often either, though.
Allergic to mushrooms.
Dang, I'm getting hungry. Spacefish, please explain to everybody what you would put on your pizza. I'm gonna fucking call Fishy out here, because she's gonna have some, to politely put it, exotic ingredients. No, Yulin, her pizza is fine. Sardines. I'd eat it. Pineapple.
Pineapple does not go on pizza.
Exotic butters. Pineapple goes on pizza if you like pineapples on your pizza. Ham.
It does not go
Tuna
on pizza.
fish. Pineapple and red onion. There it is. My mom always confuses pizza places by ordering the vegetarian with extra ham. That's funny. Anchovy. Oh, that's fine. I have seen worse.
Hold on.
Wait, what sauce with the tuna?
Camera? Like here.
You went a little past it. A little to your left. Slightly to your right. Oh, you almost had it. No, now you're way too close. And jalapeno, pineapple, and pepperoni works well.
Base, why are you cannibal?
Tuna and pineapple is a diabolical concoction. I do like anchovy on pizza occasionally. Did once have a Philly cheesesteak pizza from Pizza Hut. Once that was great. Fish?
Why are you eating your brethren?
Fish eat other fish, Full.
Sisterin?
It's the cycle of life. Jackfruit is nice on pizza, but only vegan places do it. Space fish is the tuna? Micaiah, I have a question. How often do you make macaroni? Because I feel like I haven't known you too long, but I've heard about like 3 or 4 times of you eating macaroni and cheese. And so I'm kind of like, this dude fucking loves his mac and cheese.
I have 3 a.m. mac and cheese too often.
I can't stand stuffed crust. What the fuck, Kisu? That's crazy to
What?
me. Stuffed crust is heavenly. And make it with fish stick makes me ill? Oh, that's so tragic.
Wait.
Hi, Kuro.
This makes me want to ask everyone a question that I asked once on Co-Stream.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what is a single non-harmful intrusive thought or reoccurring intrusive thought that you have?
Oh. Hi, Kuro.
And
Are
to
you
give an
100 yet?
example,
I'm Hunter rank 130. I go bed now? Oh my god. You were fucking grinding lately then. Go sleep. Good job today, Kuro. Thank you.
and to give an example, my non-harmful recurring intrusive thought is every time I make mac and cheese, I open up the fridge and I see the chocolate milk and I'm like, maybe this time.
You want to make cereal with the mac and cheese and chocolate milk?
No. I want to make mac and cheese, but instead of using regular milk when you're supposed to put the milk in, what if you use chocolate milk?
Yep. Hi, Nick. Just try it. That's what cooking is. Just try stuff.
Yeah, but like if you do that and it's gross, you've just wasted an entire box of mac and cheese.
And if you never do it and it would have been good, you've wasted an entire lifetime of not knowing mac and cheese and chocolate milk combo. You're gonna waste some food in the cooking learning process. Not everything is gonna come out perfect. In fact, most of the time, things are gonna fail. But you know what? Every now and then, you're gonna get something glorious.
You're the first person to encourage the voices, and I'm not sure if that makes you a good person.
Try it. Try it. Hi, I have internal echolalia, if that counts. Echolalia? I don't know what that is. I used to be a thick crust only person, but the local faraway chain has somewhat converted me. They only do thinnish crust. Lately, it's in the axolotl song on repeat. Mexicans have a chocolate and cheese hot chocolate. Chocolate and cheese do work. Well, don't ask how I know this. Chocolate curry slaps. Divide all ingredients by 5. Make 4/5 regular, 1/5 test sample. Yeah, that is an option.
How do I do that with a box mac and cheese?
You pour out the box. How much is in the box? Let's say it's 5 cups. You take out a cup of macaroni.
It's like a Kraft mac and cheese box.
Yes, I'm aware. The blue box. It will tell you how much is in the box. It will tell you 3 to 5 servings. A serving is, this much. You're gonna have to do a little bit of math, but it's very doable. Now, if you want to do it the super difficult way, you could pour out the box on the table and put 4 macaronis here and 1 there. 4 here, 1 there. 4 here, 1 there. And eventually you'll have 1/5 exactly of macaroni on your right. I would not do it that way.
I see.
But you could do it that way. Welcome back, Kiyomi. Beef and chocolate also works okay. Learned that thanks to my half-brother. We're at 5.7.
Yeah, so... chat, what's a non-harmful and recurring intrusive thought?
I'm trying to think of one. I have a lot of... I've had a lot of harmful intrusive thoughts in the day. I'm trying to think of a reoccurring non-harmful one that I don't really do. Chocolate and beef? I don't think I get that many intrusive thoughts. Every now and then I'll have one in the moment that's like a joke. And I'll be like, that's not an appropriate joke, and I'll hold off on it. Sometimes I'll say, I thought of a bad joke, guys, I can't share. And maybe I'll DM it to, the person who would find it funny.
I guess to broaden the thought process is also... intrusive counts as impulsive.
Yeah. Mine's biting into a Baby Bell cheese with the wax on. Seize cat, intrusive thought, toss the cat. Wait, I've decided. Trail mix instead.
Yeah, that works.
No, that is a good example. I don't think I have something like that, though. And when I say toss, I mean underhand. Free trail mix forever, because it's literally just a snack mix. Even the Kentucky Fried Fuck would mix beef and chocolate together. A pioneer of exploration, that's who. I've done that a few times. See, here's the thing. I'm somebody that, I like my routine. I like the stability of what I know works. I don't like trying new things. So the impulsive thoughts of, hey, try this is I don't get that as much. I don't like changing up what I know works. I've never tried it, but every menstrual cycle I crave chocolate-covered pickles. You gotta try it, Kisu. You gotta try it at least once. That's a Veve model, right?
Isn't that like... No, that's just a booth.
It sure looks like Veve, but okay.
Because
I mean, I know.
they have different versions where it's just other booth models.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one and that one.
Mm-hmm.
And that one.
I knew it was booth. I knew it was like a
Yeah.
public model.
I could name like 6 of those.
Can you name them based on the bottom of their feet?
No, I'm not a feet.
I think it was Isurus. Yep, Isu moment. He can see the bottom of the feet for models and name them based on the veins going through the foot.
There, what model has veins on the foot?
I don't know. The veins or the creases, I don't know. He can look at their feet and know this model. The creases, okay. Well, it's like 2 parts of me fighting, because one part of me is so adverse to the thought of it. You saw it. Like as strong as the pull that has made me a mute in a lot of situations. The creases. Dude's literally the Geo Rainbow of feet avatars. Avatar feet? Not feet avatars. Hi, Dore! We're almost there. We're almost there. Family get together. We had a cold buffet. One of the dessert options was a chocolate fountain. Ran out of fruit for it, but there was still some beef. Hell yeah. Look.
You're not beating the allegations.
What the? How did I get here? I somehow
Well, you
opened
see,
Twitter
You opened your computer.
on the streams I was lurking in. Oh my god.
Are you... What'd you just run into?
I didn't run into anything. That was the GFI switch flipping for the treadmill. The treadmill just died. How many?
I see.
We had 8 more minutes. Okay. I'm going to give you this music. I'm going to switch to this camera. We're going to try turning it back on once. Just once. If not, the video literally had like 10 more minutes. And so, I don't feel too bad.
Oh my god, look at those hips. Look at that contortion. Wow. Oh, Gabo. Actually, I don't know if I can call you Gabo. Dore. What is a recurring, non-harmful, intrusive thought that you have?
Okay. It actually did not flip the GFI switch. It flipped the surge protector. Let's see. Okay.
I think that's worse.
I also... Well, I don't know what's worse between the two. Why would that be worse?
So GFI is just it's the ground fault indicator.
Mm-hmm.
Surge protector. It ground fault is you just you have enough of a charge that your ground gets activated and it has to discharge that. Surge is there is so much electricity that you break a fuse that turns your power circuit off.
So here's the setup. The treadmill is plugged into a surge protector slash extension outlet bar, like a power bar. You know, literally the 5-foot long white cable. It flipped again. Okay, we're done, I guess. You know the white power bar that has the like reset switch on it? That's the surge protector. That is plugged into an orange extension cable that goes out to an outlet in the basement. And that has a GFI switch. It actually didn't trip the GFI switch, it tripped the surge protector. And so, that's, if it trips the GFI, I think it actually knocks the power out for the entire basement. Local, move here. Whereas if it flips the surge protector, it's just the treadmill and anything plugged into that surge protector. The treadmill is so fucked up. If we don't have the surge protector plugged in, if we don't have that power bar, it will flip the GFI instantly plugging in. But having it go through the surge protector, it works. It has not tripped the surge protector in like 3 weeks, and it just did it now. That's the situation with the treadmill. I come in, and of course you were talking about feet and back. I mean, with all this walking, it makes sense for Elon to have some foot veins. You're gonna have to give it mouth to mouth. Ah, yes, the GFDI switch. Hello there. Hi, Dino Zoomies. Rip in pieces. Freddy, you were a noble prince taken from us too soon. Haha. Ass, such of it. It will probably work tomorrow. I'm guessing it's just, I don't know, heated up right now and pulling too much. I don't know why it's more hot now than previously. We have an electrician coming over soonish to basically install a non-GFI switch under the breaker that the treadmill will plug directly into, and that will have a higher capacity for power, so it shouldn't trip it. Yeah. I think the treadmill's just pulling way too much. A treadmill should not be flipping a GFI like this. We will see. That being said, we did, I think that was 6.2, 6.3. I'm happy with that. We had like 8 minutes left on the video, so I don't feel like I'm really cheating people that much. But I need to flip my trackers around and switch my clothes. Yeah.
They're melting.
Yeah. They've just been playing Stronova and they're 2D. 8+ minutes to your next walk. No. Long shot. Look for some cooling vents on the treadmill. You have an air duster to see if it's just too dusty to keep yourself cool. That is a good thought.
We can make it compound interest, and it's 8 hours.
8 hours? How does 8 minutes turn into 8 hours?
Well, you don't want to do 60 seconds, so we do 60 minutes.
Oh my god, hell no.
Oh, I love how thick your model is. I just wanted to say that. Yes.
Okay. Hi, Nick. Are we gaming or
I just
Uma
wish
today?
The hand update didn't fuck up her hands.
Today, I would like to do Avatar stuff, Oku.
Because
I am in a mentality of I haven't done Avatar
I'm
stuff
pointing forward.
in so long that is starting to
But that's
bother
not
me
forward.
and make me feel like a failure. So I want to do some Avatar stuff. I also want to record Minecraft. I don't know how much time I want to spend on Avatar stuff. After that, I'm down for whatever you want to do. Between Uma and Monhun. I'm super Monhun pilled right now. I had a lot of fun yesterday, so.
Uma. You play Uma Musume?
I do not play Uma Musume, but I have been watching it. I have watched the movie, the OVAs, and I started season 1.
That's a fucking weird way to order to do that.
Well, I'm not really interested in playing the non-localized version. When it gets localized, I'll probably play it a bit. I don't know if I'll stick with it. What the?
It
Properties
is
for-
localized.
No, it is not. Discard.
Yeah, the English, the Western release of the Uma Musume thing that Proxy always plays.
That is
Is-
not the localized version. It is not.
What?
It's not in English at all. It's all in Japanese.
No, okay, yeah, Proxy plays the Japanese one, but that game
No.
got brought
It is-
over to Western. Yes.
No, it has been
He
announced.
made a huge deal about it.
No, it has been announced, and everybody's waiting for it to get its official date. EN is not out yet. I promise you. Bet. Thank you, Octomage. I really appreciate it. What are you talking about, Ewan? It is localized? It's been out. Fuck you, Oku. It has not been. Do not do this. Not now. Hi, Danny. I can only do that bit for no time at all. No, it's not out.
No time at all?
Oku is very much the type that will be like, Chad, is there this going on? And he will say the opposite, but it's Uma. It's too serious. So he kept it up for no time at all and immediately cracked and was like, I have to be truthful with this one. It's not out. It's been out.
Oh.
Shut up, Dore. It's not out. Okay. Chatting. Where do I want to take full?
Oh, I gotta do stuff.
No, you have to come with me for at least a little bit, though.
Okay.
Folded under negative pressure.
Um.
How dare you?
Get toe touched. No, claw touched even. You get claw touched.
I don't know which one to bring full to. We'll go to Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Do you not like Sunrise? Okay, damn. We'll go to, which one was this? Oh, I remember this one.
You could do Thad
What
Magic
the heck
Mirror.
is that?
I'm actually unfamiliar with that one.
It's a Hopu egg.
I saw that from the back. I thought it was
yeah.
a fucking Togepi.
I could not mute in time.
Bless you.
It's a Hopu pea.
We'll just go to Hearthwood. We'll just go to my home world. Ends. Portal. Mods, ban this goblin. I'll shove a spicy bean up your ass. Do it, coward. I gotta go bye. Have a good day, Nick. Bless you, Snez. Bless you, adorable. No, it's not adorable. Sneezes are gross. They're mucusy and uncomfortable. One of my fucking favorite videos on YouTube. Maybe not one of my favorite videos, but something I think about is there's all the deer in the backyard, and you hear the guy sneeze, and all the deer look up and they just run away. And you hear the wife go, "Nice going, Ron." He goes, "Oh, what? I can't sneeze. I can't sneeze in my own house." It's just like, holy shit, is that marriage gonna last longer than a year? It's so fucking tragic. Chica noko noko noko. I wouldn't be afraid. Okay. Got a drink. What are you doing to them? What are you doing to my camera?
I was trying to eat you.
Okay. I didn't set up my pillows before today's.
Skill issue.
No, it's not
Like-
so much a memory issue,
Like the
but
number of deaths.
bro's going slow and thinks deaths matter.
I'm like not going slow.
I think you're going kind of slow, which is good. I don't actually think going fast is like ideal. I don't know. I think whatever pace you go at is like what you wanted to do. So like Cairo
That
fucking.
thong is not hiding anything.
Well, I know, but that's why they can't see it. Okay, scooch back in the fucking couch. There you go. They can't see that. Okay, so it's fine. Cairo went crazy fast. He got to like 100, the first on my friends list. And everybody's kind of teasing him about it, but you know, he had fun. Maru was going nice, slow, just chilling the whole time, and you know, I think he's having fun that way. Furry's War, not inflated, big and round like my Rompopolo. That's it, chat. I'm unsubscribing. I told you he couldn't go an hour. I told you he couldn't go an hour without making the joke. I actually do think it was barely over an hour, but this guy literally can't stop himself. It's been more than an hour. It's been an hour and 5 minutes, I'll have you know.
They do a lot of furry jokes.
No, not particularly. They just really like the Rumpopolo joke right now. Time out, Cairo, 600 seconds. The commitment, though. I can't take it with this pink Congalala brat-filled motherfucker. Fuck you. Oh my goodness. There was...
I hate the Rompo. It's so gross looking.
Yeah. Yeah. I would rather fight that than a Congalala. But the Rompo is just like, this thing's weird. There was one story I didn't talk about. There was an NBA game, and the Lakers were playing. And I guess a pretty notable person on the team is Luka Doncic. I don't know how to say that last name, but Luka. And he did something really fucking weird last night. Basically, there was a free throw, and he got the rebound, but it doesn't really matter. You just pass it right to the ref, and then they get the second free throw. He takes the ball from the rebound, and he just wipes all of the sweat from his forehead on it. Just fucking gets all the sweat from his forehead off. Which is like, hey bro, literally everybody is putting their hands on this ball. What the absolute fuck? He then tosses it to the ref like, here you go. And she doesn't pick it up. She just lets it like fucking bounce off her waist, and then gives a essentially a penalty, but it's like a warning. I think it's like a delay of game is the technical term. And everybody's like, oh, what, come on, he didn't do nothing, what? And it's like, bro, how is that okay to like rub your fucking forehead sweat on a ball and pass that to the referee? there's no way that people are like, yeah, that's normal behavior. She's overreacting. But, like, I don't know. I'm sitting here like, that's fucking vile. What the fuck? That should be a fucking yellow card at least. I don't know. I
That's
don't know
soccer.
basketball. I know. But getting in your eyes before you shoot is worse, though. So I don't know. It's like... Here's the thing. He wasn't even shooting. He wasn't the guy doing the free throw. He was like one of the guys just waiting along the side while the other guy does the free throw. Doesn't make sense. In the current timeline we live in, oh, yeah, he was just like... He was like, the other team is shooting. They do the free throw. He steps up, grabs the rebound, just wipes it across his forehead. And not like one clean wipe. Like making sure he's really fucking getting in there. And then passes it to the ref. And she's like, yep, that's a delay of game. And it was just like, whoa. That's so...
I share with you... Oh.
No, go ahead.
It was complete tangent of I share with you a red panda girl that is very me. And very mood and cute.
Okay. What's in my DMs?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can share it with the class if you so choose.
If I so choose. Oh, that is
This
you
is a stick up, it's a threat.
I need Unity lessons so badly. I'm about to cry. There's a lot on YouTube. Sadly, Unity gets updates and it doesn't always stay the same. Discords will help you. What helped me was finding a mentor. What helped me was finding somebody to sit in a call with me and just tell me exactly what to do. That might come with a price, you know? That might be money. That might be what's the word I'm looking for? What's the joke thing? Where
Fellatio.
no, it's like pay you an influence. Where it's like, this doesn't pay my bills. I think it is influence, but I'm like, was that it? That doesn't sound right. It might be money. It might be influence. It might be minutes per butt sex. You know, it's just, you know, it might have a price. It might also just, you know, not have a price at all. You might just have a friend that really knows Unity that just is totally down to just sit in Unity with you. But a mentor was what helped me. If you don't have someone like that, I would join a few like avatar making or like specific niche Discord servers where you can ask questions. Or I need to pay somebody to set up everything. I got the parts. Favors, something, grass or ass. Can't remember the whole thing. Hanging with Elin pays in friendship. You just need a little Twitch simp to teach you model stuff. Sorry, Elin. We don't have a following full of pathetic little knee-bending bitches ready to teach you everything. Okay. First off, that sounds like it goes too hard. Second off, the joke is Oku is the one who's been teaching me fucking Unity stuff. I'm straight though, won't be as easy. I mean, you gotta ask yourself, how much do you want this Unity stuff to get done? God, that's fucking awful. Why would you just out me like that? Because that joke went too hard, Oku. There's people that are gonna see that and be like, oh my god, that's so mean. Not that much.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was Cairo saying it. I'm just like, yeah, this is on character.
Hiya, Hampton.
Cairo insulting everyone
Thank
in
you.
Ewan's chat.
You know
That
what's
makes
really
sense.
funny? Oku and Cairo are good friends, and Oku is always going after Cairo, and so Oku's now like just like, I can't believe this person just said this. I'm so insulted. How could he do this? $20 is $20. What? I'm setting up the fuckiest of fuck boys though. What all did we talk about today?
Oh, not an e-boy.
Ah ha ha ha. Hey girl, your avatar is so cute. Ah ha ha ha. My notes for today were Monster Hunter stuff, weird shit NBA players do, female streamers and their stalker, Amaranth robbed at gunpoint, James Harrison due to donated rare blood type, save thousands, Wise Kids You Know sketch called Doge. No, it's from Booth.
You can have booth fuckboys. There is plenty of booth fuckboys.
You can, but there's way Gumroad is way more e-boy adjacent.
There's so many booth e-boys.
E-boys on Gumroad, fuck
No,
boys
it's
on
both
Booth.
sides.
Mine looks very
It's
K-pop.
both ways.
I do kind of agree that the e-boys are far more on Gumroad, and I guess they count as e-boys, but like the e-boy I think of VR chat is very much a Gumroad aesthetic.
That's because nobody has fucking male booth models except for role players.
No, there's a big rave and club scene that lives on Gumroad models.
I said booth.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
I said nobody uses male booth models except for roleplay.
I do. I have a Manase, like 50 pieces of clothes and hair. Yonland. I think when I think E-boys, I'm thinking Gojo hair, glowing tats and eyes, insane musculature, no shirt. You motherfuckers don't know anything about the music scene, sus. Takeru, hi. I think of E-boys, and I think of a few of my friends who have gone down that route, and they are very much the Gumroad aesthetic, the Gojo hair, the glowing tats and eyes, the musculature, no shirt. I think it's a very
Let's see.
They often have like almost realistic defined eyes and lips, which to me is like, I don't like seeing that in VR. That's what I think of with E-boys, exactly what Oku said. And when I think of the more anime boys you see, I don't know the difference between an E-boy and a fuckboy, but it makes sense to me to be like, oh, this one is E-boy, this one is fuckboy. Ah, yes, the IMVU Second Life, eyes, lips. Yeah. I'll join your Discord and show you what I'm working with. Okay, put it in the Neat Stuff channel.
You know, I was gonna say I could give an example, but that would require me having an e-boy in my favorites. And that's gross.
Plus your favorites is probably full.
No.
Oh, did you clear it out recently, or you just not actually hit the full amount?
My world favorites.
Gotcha.
Avatar favorites, not so much. I don't think those are ever been favorited or full. Plus, the main list gets chunked every so often, and then I just offload them into the side lists.
I'm playing around with textures. I just sent it. Okay, the closest thing I have is a very twinkish early Frankenstein avatar from my early days.
Just because I don't know if this ends up naked.
I
No, it's not. Okay.
am hungry. So I'm thinking.
This is an e-boy. I would consider.
I would not consider this an e-boy.
It's the more femboy side of e-boys, but this is definitely e-boy.
I would consider this fuckboy. I would not consider this e-boy. Oh, much better. That's absolutely not an e-boy. An e-boy is probably
It's
preferable.
this and like all of the anon.
I wonder if this is even gonna load.
Yeah, stop lifting your shirt up and down.
I'm like, how does that work?
Oh my god. Fuckboy
Won't
for sure.
load for me, but it loaded for you. Oh, there we go.
This is
Yeah.
more e-boy. Definitely more e-boy than this, but I would still say like that's fuckboy. And here's the fit. I'm not actually gonna look at it on stream, Danny. I'm about to end. I'm getting really hungry. I think we're gonna go to Proxy today. Proxy is playing Monhunt. I don't know what he's going to be hunting. He's very late game, so if you don't want spoilers, don't stick around too long. Thanks for streaming and have a good nap, cutie. I will. Is that fucking cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. Where am I putting the camera?
Look.
Oh my god. Okay, he just fucking slapped himself in the face with this. Can I hide the video player?
Yes. It just turns into a TV.
Oh, but that fucking turns the whole thing off.
Duh.
Yeah, I just want to hide it.
turn
I
it
don't
off.
want to stop the music.
And put up a mirror.
I didn't know Juice was there. We found Juice. I don't know where to put the fucking camera. Is there a window here? There is. I kind of like this. Easier.
Oh.
There, you can see the little village down there. Ah, stop pressing stuff right now. Wait like 1 minute full.
Okay.
We did 6.2 miles. We had the treadmill die at the very end, which is like, ugh. I hate that. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. A cheese to meet you. What does this button do? Flash, raid, proxy,
Whoa.
0. Did I get the right one? I did. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 6.2 miles. Tomorrow is Lethal Company Day. We're gonna be playing Lethal Company with Koyo and I don't know if we're playing Lethal Company. We might have been taking a break for a week. That being said, yeah, I love you. Bye.
Oh, it's in that hand now.